Dodge, you bro, your breathing is crazy right now.
I'm sorry.
Sean, you ain't hear that shit? Mm-hmm. She was wild, bro. You good?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Shit, it's like, that's how I used to feel when Bernice posted a picture, bro. That's exactly how I used to be. Alright, hold on.
Why?
Mm-hmm.
Who calling you? Put that shit on D&D.
Oh, I answered. Asshole.
Tell Dina you at work.
Word. Lit.
Say it's work time. This is time for work.
She like, where y'all at?
Minding our motherfucking business, bitch.
A little longer than a few minutes later.
Y'all ready? We ready to go? Are we here? Whoa. Yeah, you need mic, blood.
A mic?
You need headphones, blood.
Why? I'm mad loud?
Bro, your throat, bro. I never said that before. I literally have never said that before.
Nigga say your throat, bro. All right, let me down the coffee so you don't have to
Why?
worry about my throat.
Just take the thing so you're more aware. Take the headphones, bro.
Come on, man. I got a fucking high ponytail at the top of my head. I don't fucking headphones.
Long.
Now I look dumb.
Facts.
Nah, fuck this shit.
Nah, you don't.
No, it's fine. It's fine. I got it under control. I'm
don't.
under control. I am under control.
All right, we recording? We are. How long have we been recording?
6 minutes.
What about the podcast?
Right before.
Right before. So you just. All right. I respect that. You know I can still hear your throat. Oh, so they heard the whole throat thing. That's wild. That's wild. Gun in my bag.
Leave me alone.
In Orlando, my bad too. I just said that I'm taking your gay title away from you.
Jesus motherfucking Christ.
What's good? How you
Hi.
doing? How's everybody?
Doing all right.
If I cough in here, y'all gonna run? Huh?
I think we
Everybody good?
You
Nobody?
got a shirt, you got arms, like don't just cough out. I will Clorox.
You will
this
bug
little
out
bitch.
if I cough?
I would be annoyed.
At a cough.
Don't cough out.
Because you dead was like, I ruined your weekend plans because I had COVID.
God,
This is a thing.
First of all, I was trying to be honest with you, friend. Don't do that.
What?
Don't be annoying on purpose.
I was yelling yesterday. It was a lot of yelling.
Would you like me to make you a cup of tea?
Not right now. You
Okay,
could have did that when you had your whole shit going on.
This is coffee. Nigga, you want me awake? Because
I
it's
actually
almost my
drink-
bedtime.
Bacon, do I not drink coffee every episode?
He does.
Every episode.
I made this before you got here.
Oh.
This
Did
was
you know I was coming?
pizza that wasn't enough. The water, the ginger ale. You
I'm
need
just
coffee
saying,
too?
Bud, I give tequila and shit.
You want some tequila?
No, I don't. drink.
Exactly. So what
Now,
you want from
that's
me?
a good question. Let me ask y'all a question. It's a very good question. Here. Y'all know I sold 500 pineapples yesterday.
Yes.
Y'all know I make the drinks for 500 pineapples.
Yes.
I have to taste said drinks for
You had
500
bacon in
pineapples.
Orlando there. You should have made them taste it.
I can't, like, they don't know what it's supposed to fucking taste
That's
like.
true. That is true.
I don't trust Orlando's taste at all. They don't want anything, if we be honest. Now,
Lord Jesus.
I had to make batch drinks for 500 pineapples.
Yes.
Did I drink?
Because you had to taste your drinks?
Yeah.
No.
What if I was drunk at the end of the day?
Were you? You
Yes.
might have been
I
a
had
little
hangover
bit.
today.
You might have been a little bit because you don't drink anymore. So that's
Right.
like,
So did I
So
drink?
just when you're batching or all
just
day you
batching.
got to drink?
All day I got a batch.
Oh.
I gotta keep making a new batch. Make a new batch. Sip. Say, oh, that didn't taste right. Hold on, I gotta
Yeah.
add more to this. Sip. Right. Get it right. Didn't serve. Never had an actual cup, but batching for 8-9 hours.
yeah.
I'm fuzzy.
Sam.
Did I drink though?
I mean, if you add up all the batches, you probably
It's
had
not-
a cocktail or
it's
two.
one of- So did
Yeah.
I drink?
Yes.
What do you think, Tron?
You did drink, but you didn't have a drink. It's a difference.
No.
I feel like I didn't drink. I sipped.
You were intoxicated.
But that's not, I didn't drink. I actually didn't have a drink. Like, you're right. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, so how can I drink if I never had the pleasure of having a drink?
I mean, but
I
you
sipped.
did have you sipped, but many sips can turn into a cup.
You were drunk. So that means you
I
drank.
didn't ask you that. And let's stop the name calling. You know what I'm saying? That's not that we were so shameless in here. Let's just be who we are. It's unnecessary. I woke up this morning and my head was the last thing to get off the bed. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I got up like shoulder first. My head
Damn.
was like, ugh. I tried to take the first step. I went sideways first. That's when I knew. That's when I fucking knew. COVID was cute.
It was cute.
She was cute.
Okay.
Fucked up a couple things for us, but it wasn't that bad. Did I look bad?
No. You look bored as shit though.
Nerf gun. Nerf gun was like, I know you was like, this nigga. Y'all jealous of the Nerf collection?
Who?
You and your little
Who? Parker?
midget guy.
Fuck you. Fuck you, you little piece of shit. Because you always fucking with him when you know. All right.
What?
Never mind.
I wonder, because I'm in your house right now. It's a very nice couch. Huge couch.
I'm gonna fuck
I
you
just want
up.
to know, like, why do we have such big couches? Because he's small.
This shit is mad comfortable. And we have a family.
But, you know, they say that, you know, what is it called when you got to buy big things because you're small?
No. My nigga's not small. Get out. Get the fuck out. You see? You see how simple that is? You can go and don't forget to leave when you go.
Drew, I love you.
I know, because you always fucking with him because y'all be talking shit on the
Done it.
side and you want to talk shit
my
on
son.
air.
That's
He
what's
can't
up,
talk
man.
shit back.
Me and Drew got into it one day in the Discord. What was it? What did he say? I said some shit.
You was jealous because him and Bacon are friends.
I was jealous because him and Bacon are friends. I said, yo, no. Yeah,
Yes.
I did say something along that nature. I said, yo, I felt a way that he took to this motherfucker over here. And I extended him my hand of friendship. He's like, yeah, this is my best friend. This is my best friend. And, yo, we best friend. I'm like, the fuck y'all in? I felt the way. Fuck y'all. You know, you say
You
the
called
fuck
them
with
best friends. They did not call themselves
Yes,
best
they
friends.
do. They call
No.
each other like fucking bosom buddies. Like
No,
left titty
first
and
of
right
all,
titty.
he said in the chat, he was like, what are y'all fucking best friends now? So then they put the stepbrothers gifts. Are we best friends? Yeah.
No.
Isn't that what happened? I'm
No.
bugging?
That was way back when. It
Okay.
continued since then. And what happened was he invited you to the sex party.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He said, oh, so, what, you want to go to a sex party with me? I said, yo, bro. I don't... Hey, yo, my man. You trying to call me a bitch? Because I can show you what a bitch like. What's up, my nigga? I was like, yo,
Good for y'all.
You good? Yo, call my phone. Where you at? Call my phone.
See, that's what you get for fucking
But that's
with
what
people.
I want to know. If you invite another man to a sex party as your coupled partner, is that night?
Did he say couple partner?
That's couple partner? So
Discount.
you gonna get the discount. I'm like, blood. That's basically telling me suck your dick.
You see how you always take things a little too far?
That's suck my dick. They call a nigga a bitch. You want to go to a sex party with me? That's suck my dick. That's the inference that you're a
No.
bitch. Suck my dick is all about being a bitch. What, Tron?
You get a discount when you go.
Yes, as a couple, you do. You really do.
I'm just gathering all the facts.
Yes, Shram, if you buy the couple ticket, you get a discount. So he was upset, talking about how they fucking friends and shit. So Drew was like, you want to be my best friend? Let's go to a sex party together. Like, couple
He ain't
tickets
say
is
so.
discount.
She adding sugar to it. He
I
said,
barely
my bad,
read it.
fam. If you want to go with me to the sex party, you know, we could go. You know, we get discounts as couples. I said, hold up, homies. I said, hold up, homie. Won't play like that. You know what I mean? Hold on. Just keep shit above board.
You was in your feels.
Yeah, like don't talk to me like that. That's crazy.
That's what you get. Stop fucking with him. Leave him alone.
So let me ask. That's not Tron. Is that not? That's not suck my dick.
I wouldn't say
Chase?
that. I wouldn't say it's flag on the play, but I wouldn't say it's like a suck my dick kind of thing. Cause he meant well. You know, if
We
you
could be
going,
friends,
you
too.
going, I'm going. Let's go. Let's roll.
Cause I'm not going.
There is no sex party.
Might as well get a discount.
He's just saying it. Like, what are you talking about?
Yeah, like
Oh, it's
when
a
y'all,
hypothetical sex
Yes.
party?
Wasn't like we going somewhere tonight. She's like, yo, nigga, you want to be my bitch so bad? Come with me to the sex party.
Oh, he said it.
No, he did not.
That's
That's how.
energy.
That's Tahoe. That's
Yeah.
Tahoe.
Yeah, that's your translation.
Tahoeism.
Wow.
I didn't take it like that. I was like, he mad. I'm like, all right, he'll be alright.
Certain shit you don't say to a real nigga.
Oh, come on, real nigga. I thought you said real niggas don't get COVID. So you been lost your real
I ain't
niggaism.
get COVID. COVID got me. You understand?
Oh, so you was COVID's
Fuck
bitch.
COVID in the ass, nigga.
It seems like COVID fucked you.
Hell
You
no.
said COVID got you. You ain't
Matter
get
of fact, I'm
COVID.
gonna keep it a bill with you. I'm gonna keep it a bill with you. Y'all seen what happened when I caught the little monster?
Stop calling it the monster. That's the HIV.
Not no more. COVID, the new monster is like nobody's scared of him.
Did you get the Delta variant, or did they even determine the difference?
I don't
You
know.
don't know.
bro. I don't know. I swam through.
Do
that
they even
shit.
tell you what's what anymore?
I ain't bumped my head this time neither. Shut up. Boom. Check it out.
Yeah.
I think there's a reason I caught the little monster though. Did y'all notice that I was doing the Marcy Scholarship Challenge? Mm-hmm. Doing that, right? Mm-hmm. My following, our following, is really what pushed them forward that whole time. Like they kept them in it. Now it's crazy that the last day, everybody's asking me, "Yo, well, did we win? Did we win? Did we win? We don't know." The last day, so we were able to see where we were the whole time. The last day, they stopped you from seeing it.
Oh shit.
Then told you had to wait to the end of the month to get the results.
No way.
Ooh, I smell conspiracy.
I was like, yo, this is crazy. I don't want to say nothing crazy online, so I haven't said nothing because I felt away. Right? I'm like, yo, how could you do that to people? Get to the last minute, then take all awareness of anything that's going on after people is invested. You got people, they made people vote for 10 days. How many days did you vote?
For like the last week. You
voted every day?
5 days? Yeah,
many
like
days?
5 days.
This is what I be talking about with her, bro. How many days you voted, Dash?
I didn't fucking vote.
Why?
Cause I tried to, and it made me jump through a couple hoops, and I didn't feel like doing it, so I stopped. Sorry.
You serious?
Damn, dog.
No, I'm dead ass serious. I was in the middle of work. I was trying to vote, and it made me do some other shit. Like
log
You
in?
just had to log in through Google.
I tried that. It didn't work. So I was like, all right, so how the fuck am I going to log in? And I'm in the middle of doing it, and I just stopped and never went back.
So 10 days, you just was like, fuck it.
I didn't see it all 10 days. I'm not going to hold you. I
Yo,
caught it at
bro,
the
you know
end.
what's crazy? She made, I spent like $200-$300 for her kids. We talking about kids get $25,000 to go to college.
My kids?
Spent
Oh,
like
my
two-
students?
Yeah, I spent like $200-$300 on that.
That's lovely. Thank you.
You couldn't even vote for a nigga?
I tried. I never went back. Sorry. The fuck? You want me to lie? Would you rather me sit here and lie? Be like,
And you
yeah, I
the
voted
teacher.
every
She the
day.
teacher in the room.
Actually, I didn't even know what the fuck it was for mad long.
It has a whole bio.
No, you don't understand. I watch your stories on mute most of the time.
That's fine.
So I didn't know what it was until near the end of it.
When I put the glasses and hat on?
Yes.
That's when, see?
That's when I noticed it. And I was like, yo, what the fuck is this nigga doing?
See what I
So
be
I
doing?
literally watched it and I was like, oh, okay. So I pulled it up on my phone, tried to sign in through Google. The shit didn't work. And I started doing some other shit. I'm not gonna lie.
Tron, what do you think about this? It's heresy.
This is heresy?
It's kind of heresy. It's
I ain't gonna
hypocrite.
front. I'm kind of shocked, Dodge.
I'm not.
I don't know why you shocked, child.
I would have thought, like Trav was pumping it on the Discord, like
She seen it.
I retweeted it
Yeah.
Like she retweeted it. Oh, I didn't know what it was. You retweeted it.
afterwards. I didn't retweet it.
On the retweet.
I didn't know. Stop. I
No,
didn't
which was the
retweet it.
movement on
I
the
did
retweet?
not retweet it from the beginning. When I finally realized what the fuck was going on, yes, I retweeted it. Every time you retweeted it, I retweeted it too. I helped. Awareness.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and
You can't take me to homie court for that. I mean, you can do whatever you want.
This is Homie Court. In a socialist justice system,
Who's the judge here?
race-based offenses are considered especially heinous.
Y'all can say I'm
Who's the judge?
Stories.
How you gonna be the judge when you already feel away?
I didn't say I feel away. I said I was shocked.
But why are you so shocked? I can't do everything. I'm sorry. Sometimes shit will slip through the cracks. My bad. Next.
So I'm not gonna respond to that because I'm the judge now. I'm impartial, but I'll give you my.
No, I can't,
my
Travis.
feedback
No,
later.
I can't. That's the problem. Y'all think black women can do every fucking thing. I be busy.
Trav said, yes, you can, queen.
No, I can't actually. I got a lot of shit going on. Sorry, not sorry.
Now, I'm not going to say that I have more shit than you going on.
You can't compare.
Of course, it's always apples and oranges.
Mm-hmm.
But I did stop whatever I had to do at the time to go to your list.
Pretty sure it was easier to do.
Pick out the ones that were, all right, you had some that needed 5 for these kids. We need 8 for these kids.
Mm-hmm.
We need this, we need that, we need this, that. I looked to see which ones was expensive, which ones wasn't. I'm like, yo, you know what? Let me get this. I know nobody gonna buy that. Yo, this one needs 5. All right, let me get 2 of those. Made sure that I did for the kids, and I know that you was concerned about this classroom. Now, we're talking about sending these children to school. 25,000. You couldn't even text me, yo, blood, this shit not letting me in. You could, nothing. Hey, you know what? I retweeted my shit. I helped. Disappointed.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Disappointed. But like I always say, your friends be the last ones, bro.
That's so fucking corny to say.
Your friends be the last one. Why?
That shit is whack.
It's
because
not corny not
no,
to support the movement.
No. Stop.
While I'm in the
See,
house
here's the
on
problem,
COVID
right?
leave?
Here's the problem that I have with this whole
Uh-oh.
conversation.
Uh-oh.
Because I can take accountability
Here we
and
go.
be like, no, I didn't do it. And I apologize. Said, sorry, friend. But that's neither here nor there. The fact of the matter is, people love asking questions, wanting a yes, and when you get a no, it's a problem. I could have just sat here and lied to your face, be like, yeah, of course I did it.
Why would you do that?
Exactly. So you can't shame me for telling the truth. I'm telling you the truth.
I'm not shaming you. I'm telling you my truth.
It's getting very shamey.
My truth is that I'm disappointed in your behavior.
It's getting shamey.
And I believe that you're starting to try to play victim here.
I'm not playing victim.
You play
I'm not
victim.
a fucking victim.
You're trying to play victim.
I'm not a victim.
This is my problem.
That is
How
my
did
problem
you
because
away
it's
with this
shamey.
problem now?
Because it's giving shamey. Like, what we gonna do?
So you do get points for telling the truth.
I don't need no
I'll
fucking
acknowledge
points.
that. I mean, well, we're acknowledging that as the judge.
Like,
I'm gonna
come
acknowledge
on, man.
that.
Because there's people that be in your face right now. You be like, did you vote? They're like, yeah, son, I voted every day and never voted, not once.
But if you tell the truth
Shit's
about some
whack.
fucked up shit, it's still some fucked up shit.
How is it fucked up?
Like, yeah, I slapped her.
It's not the
I
same.
admit it.
That's not the same.
Telling the truth. But
Like, oh, okay.
Hold on.
Niggas don't like
very
the
man
truth.
of you
That's
for
the
admitting
problem.
That you hit a woman.
I don't know. Should we play the intro now or should we just get
Go ahead, play
Because the
the
whole
intro.
thing,
Shit
this
is
truth
ghetto.
thing is a thing. There's a whole lot. We got a lot to talk about.
We do. I got all night. I'm home.
Do you?
I'm home.
Oh, Drew's not coming here today. He's at work.
Yeah, he don't get off till like 12.
I don't believe. You know what? There's 1,000 people now. All of the Patreon. We all know that did the Dodge diapers, right? Oh, Tahoe, lay off of her. This, that, and the other. When we talk about cooperative economics, we talk about each one teach one.
Mm-hmm.
We talk about the need for us to support each other
Right.
in our community. And the people closest to you hop over your shit. You're not supposed to feel no way. When you blowing this shit up 10 days in a row, you got people from Indianapolis, people from fucking over here, over there. I got people from across seas. I'm trying to log in. People close to me. I'm not supposed to say nothing. I'm not supposed to feel no way.
You can feel away.
I'm not supposed to say nothing.
You can-
We'll bring it up on the show. When I would go to bat for your shit for nothing, why wouldn't a person want reciprocity? Why is that such a problem for women? Ooh. I said it.
You said that?
I definitely did.
Okay.
I definitely did.
Why is that a problem for women?
You don't think? All right. So who is reciprocity harder for?
Man, I'm just.
Who is reciprocity harder? We can take it away from this real quick. Trump. Anybody want to judge? Do y'all want to? Are we good with this? The home record? Have we vote
Are we
both
voting?
down?
They're about to vote.
We're
All
voting.
right. So they're
All
gonna
right.
vote in the Discord.
We're voting in the Discord. Homie court. I feel Tahoe ain't gonna lie. Love Dodge. I'm with Tahoe on this one. Ooh, shit. It's getting nasty. Oh, shit.
Oh, does he have a W?
I think I got a W.
Finally.
Finally.
It might be anonymous. Not anonymous. Unanimous.
Now niggas can't
Unanimous.
speak.
Now niggas got words.
Right.
This is crazy.
All right. It's all good. Thank you. To that point, before we go further, I love Dodge regardless. She loves how she loves. She was the first person to show up to the thing yesterday. Before she even went down to pay for the drinks, she put like $20 in the tip jar.
Nice.
Not gonna have you out here not with nothing in your tip jar. There's something to that. When you don't have nothing in your tip jar, nobody puts nothing in there.
Right.
She's a bartender. She's the first person. I say, yo, what's all this money y'all put in here? I thought they was trying to fucking get a free drink. It's like, yo, you supposed to pay down there. She's like, no, that was.
Set the precedence.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So the love is love.
That's a solid move.
Listen, you love how you love. It's all good. It's all good. Ain't no hate here. But I had to prove a point. I did want to say this. To everybody that did do this shit. To everybody that did every day show up for those kids. We will know the answer on September 29th. I believe, I have super faith, unless the man just came out of In Living Color somewhere. The man.
Not the man.
Just showed up and stole a whole million votes. I believe we're good. It was they was taking it when we started. We was at 153 on the board, 200 people, 200 charities, vying for $25,000.
Oh, that's what it is. I swear to God, I don't even,
You're not helping.
I don't even know the
You're
details.
not helping.
200.
I don't even know the details, but I'm not even gonna
200
lie.
charities vying for $25,000 grants, right? For whatever their charity is for. My aunt grew up in Marcy Projects. My family grew up in Marcy Projects. They have been raising money to send kids to school, give scholarships, buy laptops, mentorship, because a lot of times kids come home from high school, come home from the first year, wind up getting a job,
Yeah,
don't go back.
don't go back, yeah.
It's things
That's
like that,
the
that's what they
thing.
call it. They've only, in 2-3 years since they've started, this is my aunt and her family, and my family, they've only raised $15,000 in 2-3 years. This grant would have given them $25,000. When we started, when I caught COVID right around the beginning, but I wasn't really sick like that. My first day, I had 101-degree fever. If I could talk about that real quickly.
Yeah.
I wake up and go to work. Normally when I go to work, I drink about 3 eggs. Everybody shut up. That's what I do. It's protein. I'm out there. I bust a move down. That's what I do. I drink my protein. I keep it moving. I don't like carbs in the morning because it slows me down. So I drink my little protein. I keep it moving. But eggs, drinking, it's disgusting.
Sounds horrible.
It tastes horrible. So every morning, I go grab my orange juice. I take a swig from the container. Whoop. I took the swig. Whoop. Ugh. The fuck happened to this orange juice? I put it down. I'm looking for the expiration date. I'm like, maybe something went wrong with this shit. I grabbed the Tropicana fruit punch in the box. Take the swig of that. Whoa, the fuck is that? I look at my refrigerator. Is the light on? But I gotta go to work. If anybody knows me, I always wake up when I know I'm late. I will lay there until I know I'm late. You know what I'm saying? Not a second. I don't get out of bed a second before I know it's time to run through the crib, bounce around, put your socks on, and bust a move to the car. Right? So I ain't got time to really check to see if my refrigerator's on or not. But the light was on. I'm like, fucking something wrong with them juices. Bust a move. It was raining that morning. It had stopped. Right before I got to work, it had stopped. But the sun wasn't out. Cloudy. I'm sweating like a pig, nigga. I do this every day. I don't sweat like that. I sweat, but there's no sun outside. It's chill. Like, it's not hot, but it's not. I'm sweating. Supposed to pick up my daughter. Damn, this is a good combo. Y'all ready for this? I'm gonna make little pit stops along the way. This is gonna make a good episode. I'm driving to the airport to go pick up my daughter. My tenant called. Oh, and I got the sniffles. But I've had allergies all summer. For some reason, I've had allergies or something. I don't know why. Fucking COVID fucked up the atmosphere. Yes, I don't know if y'all noticed. They said I'm doing that too, but whatever.
I did see that.
Oh, did you have me off mute?
No.
All right.
No, I didn't. You started posting people's
Talking.
captions like, "Oh, go inside the house because you're polluting the air." I'm like, that's fucking dumb. You post a lot, bro. Can't watch that shit on loud.
Okay. She's right. I can't. Just when I start seeing them dots, I get anxiety, bro. I realize that. I'd be like, all right, I can't. No matter how much I like you, it's just too much for me at the time. I'm sorry, I can't do this. But I had the sniffles, so I'm driving to the airport to go pick up my daughter to come back from Georgia. She's supposed to be going to school the next day. When my tenant calls and says, "Hey, I came down with COVID." I'm like, all right. She's like, I'm quarantine upstairs, whatever. I'm like, all right, I'll call mom, whatever. I hung up the phone, and I was driving on the 278. What is that? BQE. I'm driving, and I just started thinking to myself, weird sniffles. I'm sweating like a pig. I couldn't taste my juice this morning. I swear to God, that shit hit me. I bust off the fucking. I jump off the exit. I'm like, yo, I pull over at the side of the exit. Cars are still vroom, vroom, vroom. I'm looking because I'm like, yo, if I got the shit, I don't want to go around my daughter.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm about to go pick her up from the airport. She's going to college. I look up urgent care. Bust a move to the nearest urgent care. The shit was outside. I get on the line. By the time I get to the urgent care, blood, no home. I ain't gonna hold you no home. I don't know what the fuck wrong with me. The snot coming down my nose now. Just from the exit to going to get my daughter. The shit coming down my nose now. I done left work 2 hours ago. I was fine. I'm fine. I get to the line. I got the mask on. I'm trying to cut the line. They got a line of little Spanish people. The lady up on my back. Miss, I think I might have this shit. You might want to give me a couple, 6 feet. She's like, yeah. I turn around, I look down, I turn back and look at her. She stood right there. I pulled my mask down, snot sticking to the mask and shit. She's like, oh! Oh, she backed into the person behind that. They backstroking and shit. Listen, okay. Now, when that happened, the lady online was like, oh, you really sick? I'm like, I'm trying to tell you that. She came in, come around, do the swab shit. And I do the PCR shit too, the first rapid test and the next one. They like, all right, go ahead, we'll call you. Go ahead, get out of here because you might be polluting people. I walk back to the car. I get to the car. I'm talking to my girl on the phone. She's like, nah, it's not that serious. You ain't been around nobody. This shit come back negative. Rapid test while I'm on the phone with her. She's like, see, I told you. The funny thing is, you ever thought you were sick and shit start hurting you?
Yep.
But it don't really be
goddamn
nothing.
hypochondriac.
Right?
That's me.
Right?
I always think it's something wrong with me. That's why I cannot catch COVID. So my anxiety mixed with the fact that I'm a nut. I will be in here making shit up. I'll be crawling on the phone like,
my ear. I swear, this was not hurting before. I think I got it.
One toe is smaller than the other one. What's going on?
Exactly, bro. Yeah. So now I'm waiting for the thing, and I'm like, nah, something wrong with my chest, ma. She's like, bro, I was just talking to you half an hour ago. It was shit is escalating, man. Yeah.
I'm like, show some fucking respect.
So the rapid test come back. I'm like, all right, cool. I'm driving. This shit come back negative. And I'm talking to my girl on the phone. I'm like, yo, something don't feel right, though. Something don't feel right. I get to the airport. I tell, now, this is where I want to take my daughter to homie court. I wanted to, but we already took Dodge to homie court. I get to the airport. I got the negative COVID test. My daughter comes out. I'm like, yo, I just had to go take the COVID test. She's coming to give me a hug. She goes, what? COVID test? I'm like, yeah, the shit come back negative though, right? She's like, the rapid test or the PCR? I'm like, the rapid test. She's like, I'm like, give me a hug. She's like, I'm like, all right, well, I was kind of feeling kind of hot. Just feel my forehead. She's like, This is facts, Bacon. This is not even jokes. This is facts. So now I'm like, you serious? You won't even feel my forehead? She's like, after you get the PCR results, I'll feel your forehead. We're outside the truck. I said, all right, so you want to take an Uber home? She's like, no. But don't ask me to touch you. Mm-hmm. I get in the car. She gets in the car. I'm like, yo, seriously, feel my forehead. I think I'm kind of hot. She's like, I'm not touching you, Daddy. We're driving, windows up. She has a mask on. I cough. She chilling. I'm like, you dead won't touch my forehead? She's like, I don't know why you trying to make me feel guilty about this. I'm trying to go to school tomorrow. I can't show up there sick just because you worried about it. I love you, but I'll test you after I get or whatever. But I'm like, so why would you drive home with me in a closed car when I asked you if you want to get in the Uber? Windows up. What's the difference? If this was you, could nothing keep me off of you to make sure that you was good money? Nothing. Mm-hmm. There's nothing. I don't give a fuck. Well, we got COVID then. I'm gonna make sure you all right. You need zinc. I'm taking the zinc too. We gonna make sure we all right. I'm not just gonna leave you to a fucking PCR. Okay, well, put your head out the window then. Go get in the Uber. I'll follow behind the Uber. Make sure you get home safe. No, you want to ride in the truck. I felt the way. She got out the car. Daddy, you like, boom. I drove off on her. Boom.
You're so fucking petty.
I feel like the kids take it more serious than we do.
No, I don't think that.
But I'm surprised.
Why wouldn't she get in the...
I'm surprised
she kept her mask
on. The windows were up. I'm surprised at that, honestly.
She kept her mask on, child.
Go ahead.
But
so
still.
What do y'all think?
I think that I understand your
wrong?
standpoint. I'm not saying I'm not doing right or wrong right now. I understand your standpoint, but as a parent, you are supposed to do all of that for your child. For you to expect your child to do the same back for you is a lot to ask. She not your son. I mean, you're not her son. It's different.
That hurts my feelings, bro.
The
fact that you say that and can pen it, I get it. Mm-hmm. It hurts my feelings because as a parent, you pour everything into these kids.
These kids don't give a fuck about us.
And they don't give a fuck.
They don't give a fuck.
And
they never gonna give a fuck until we on our deathbed.
Me, but she want to go to school. So right now,
that's more
that
important
just takes
to her.
More precedent. I've been home all year. I got this special room that I'm getting. They get the junior room, which isn't like the freshman room. Mm-hmm. She got to get that room. They don't have but so many. The ones that look like apartments.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
If I don't show up there, I don't get the room.
She's thinking about herself. She's thinking about her future. She's thinking about her comfortability, and she's not willing to risk all of that to put your hands on you, just to see if you're okay. Because that's some shit. That's some shit for your mother. Like, grandma do it. You don't like. Nah, I'm trying to go to school tomorrow. You good? You good, daddy? I'll check on you. I'll slide some orange juice by your door.
Exactly. All that.
But I'm not going to touch you. I'm not finna be in your face.
I left zinc and ginger by the door. I'm dubbing it, not paying you no mind.
That's not fair, Tahoe.
Bro, I felt a way.
You're entitled to feel a way. Period.
I felt a way.
You're entitled to feel a way. But you also have to understand that not everybody is going to feel like you. Not everybody is going to move like you. Not everybody is going to do what you're willing to do. Okay.
Fuck that. I don't want to make allowances for people. I'm nicer, more loving, more respectful, more value. I value you more than you value me. I don't want to make excuses for that no more. Nobody. No, I'm going to make you feel like shit. I would never treat you like that. I would never treat you like that.
But she didn't leave you for dead.
I just went shopping for your shit. You wouldn't even click into my shit. I'm gonna make you feel like shit for that.
Oh, I don't feel like shit.
I know, but I'm just saying.
Sorry, that's not what the fuck is happening over here.
Go ahead, Tron.
I feel great because I was
looking at me
honest.
like, look at this nigga.
People not
He's
always
going off
going.
the dead end again.
People not always going to love you the way you want them to love you, or the way that you would love them. But that doesn't mean it's not equal. It's just different. And her being at her age in the early 20s, yeah, like for her to miss a week or 14 days of her life is different than you missing a week, 14 days out of your life. College is the next day. It is a little bit different, and you got to respect her.
All right, cool.
Being in the prime of her life, like I can't afford to get sick right now the way that you could afford. You could call out a sick. I'm starting my life right now. Like,
Facts.
it's just different.
Facts.
And honestly, my kids and not my kid, my oldest and my nieces took COVID way more serious than anybody in my family. You know what I mean? And the whole time I thought my daughter's mom was a hater, but it was my daughter. Like, she was like, nah, I don't want to come around. You know what I mean?
Now, I get you. My thing is this. The option to get in the Uber is on the table.
I don't need an Uber
The
if I got my
option
mask on.
You're going to drive an hour back to the crib in a closed
Honestly,
compartment?
I would have
I
had
don't
the windows
understand.
down and I
Yeah.
would have sat in the back. But that's a
You
different
right
story.
next to me?
I would have sat in the back.
I agree.
Closed compartment, windows up.
Her
This is
logic-
about selfishness to me.
But we talking about
This
logic.
ain't about, catching COVID or not, because the option to get in the car, the Uber is right there.
Yeah, but you're her logic is not all the way there.
But why is it all just because you don't want to touch my forehead? That's it.
Listen. I'm not gonna.
That's
speak.
the thing.
Her
I'm
logic.
the outbreak monkey now.
You're taking this really far. Her logic is not all the way there, but that is the plight of 20-somethings. Like, they be almost right, and then they be dead ass wrong. Like, it's like, but make it make sense.
All right,
like,
well,
that's the make it
sense
make
then.
sense generation
Make
for me.
this make sense then.
He missed
The
us. That's why he acted like
PCR
this.
comes back the next day positive. I had 101 fever. I'm walking around no problem. I didn't know. From the minute that, I dropped her off, I quarantined myself. Because I wanted to wait till the PCR came back because I knew my tenant had it. It's a good choice. I had it. At the same time, 13 people in my garage had just caught it that week.
Damn.
I didn't go to work Monday and Tuesday. I had shit to do with my kids. Wednesday, I went to work. This is Thursday. That the shit coming down, right? She's supposed to leave Friday. She's supposed to leave Saturday morning. Friday, I get the PCR back. Positive. What you supposed to do if you was around somebody
Go take a COVID test.
that you was definitely around somebody that you've been exposed to this shit? Is you supposed to go off and go run to the school?
No.
Why?
Did she take a test?
She took it. She got the result back. She got the result back when she got there. I think it was negative, the rapid. I said, mine was negative too. But you was just in the car with me yesterday for an hour. I'm coughing and everything.
Her PCR came back negative though.
Yeah. But we talked after she was there.
Right.
It was a whole
Because she
family
went and got
discussion.
COVID tested at school.
Whole family discussion. She's like, look, they prepared for if something happens.
You
and
know what?
show
I
up
can kind of
positive.
understand the logic of that, because if she would have showed up positive, they would have quarantined her, but she still probably might have got her room. If she didn't show up at all, she probably would not have gotten her room.
That's what her logic was.
Yeah, that makes sense to me, because it's the same thing at school with my kids. Like, you get tested literally the day before you come or when you get there. Like, we have testing on site randomly. So in that situation, like, yeah, I get the logic in that.
You don't think it's selfish?
Absolutely, but
Okay, so
she's
that's what I'm
20-something.
saying. That's what I'm saying. She's 20.
She's
Go
20.
ahead. Go ahead, Tron. Go ahead. This is your goddaughter.
It's about her.
You telling me as a parent, I'm not supposed to. I'm like, yo, let me ask you a question. Say you go there. Your school got shut down last time. I'm literally here with 101 fever. My chest balled up now. I feel the shit in the center of my chest. Like, it feels like a dark cloud. It's just crushing my chest. Like that. That shit right in here, right? I didn't feel that shit yesterday. The shit squeezing my shit now, right? I said, now I got this shit. You was in the car with me for an hour. Windows closed, breathing all my shit in, right? All right, cool. you're willing to go down there and shut your whole dorm down while you moving around and touching this, whatever, because you don't. She's like, yo, I don't have no symptoms. It don't make no sense for me to. I said, now what happens if your homegirl get it? And she got to, whatever. What if it was somebody else that did what you're saying do? You wouldn't be mad at them? She's like, yes. I said, but you won't take the shit for yourself because you have to go to school right now. Me and her didn't talk for a couple days behind that. 5-6 days, disappointed. Y'all telling me I'm wrong?
I didn't tell you was wrong.
Yeah, I ain't
Those
saying
words
you wrong.
never came out of your mouth.
What are y'all saying then? If you say I just understand
because
her,
you
then what are y'all saying?
you only think about things in right and wrong. It could be both and. That's the thing.
I understand where she's coming from.
And I understand where you're coming from. And I said that your feelings are valid.
It's not about feelings. It's just right.
Your logic.
Who you're going to be to the world.
Your logic is valid. Your feelings are valid. Your perception is valid. Period. But it's not about right and wrong. But she felt like her logic was valid. She felt like her opinion was valid. She felt like her understanding was valid for what she did. So it's not for anybody to say you're wrong, you're right. It's just different.
No, as a parent, you can say you're wrong.
I don't really. All right.
Go ahead, Trump.
Yeah. I'm a firm believer that, like Daj said, not everything is about right or wrong. There's a lot of gray area. And in this situation, can you point some holes into her line of thinking? Of course.
Poke some holes.
She's fucking 20.
Exactly.
You were not the pinnacle of logic at 20.
Put myself in her shoes, I would have did the same shit.
I sure would have too.
You're excited about going to college. I don't got no symptoms. I got the negative result.
I don't got to stay in this house with y'all niggas no more.
I took the PCR. I did the responsible thing. I took the rapid test. I took the PCR. I don't have symptoms. It's the first day of college. I'm trying to go to school. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to delay this.
Yeah, well, saying the guy that would not take the fucking vaccine, I don't expect more from you. I'm just saying. That was petty. Was that petty?
I mean, we could speak more on that later, but we'll finish the story.
Oh, wait a minute.
You vexed.
Wait, because we know what's going on.
We know
what's going on.
He told us.
We could get back to the
story. he betting niggas forget.
Nah, this is something I want to talk about, but I don't want to interrupt the story.
Well, we're here, right?
Okay.
I said to her, I respect you as an adult. At this point, it's time for you to make decisions that you need for your life. I'm not going to tell you can't go. I want you to think about the world with your actions. These are things that it took me a long time to learn how to do. I didn't think about my effect on the world. This conversation I had with her, I was pissed off from her not touching my forehead still, but I'm still a father, right? I want you to think about your effect on the world with your actions. I want you to think about your character. Now, I don't expect the world of you at 20 years old. I get that. How I view it at this age comes with 27, 26 more years of real life experience where you probably have 6, 14 to 20, maybe 7, 13 to 20. It's different. It's just a different valuation. I know what you're going to do. I just want you to understand how your moves affect the world. But I want you to make the decision you're going to make, because in time, you're going to look back and realize why you did it. Whether it was selfish, whether you made a move for the world. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna need that experience going forward. And she woke up in the morning and she left. There was no real conversation to be had, and I knew that.
It's cool to have a teachable moment. I think teachable moments are important as a parent, as an educator, as anything. And I also think that sometimes as parents, we just have to understand that our kids, they're not thinking about things from our perspective. Here's some real life shit. When I was growing up, my mother used to tell me all the time, you're so ungrateful, you're so ungrateful, you're so ungrateful, you're spoiled, you're ungrateful, you're spoiled, you're ungrateful. And as a parent, I get it now.
No, you don't.
I do.
No, you don't.
No, how the fuck you gonna tell me?
I have to deal with you. I have to deal with you.
Anyway, as a parent, I understand it now. I understand how my perception, the way I moved, the way I acted, I could understand how that is perceived as being ungrateful. At the time, I couldn't understand it for the life of me. I was just like, what the fuck? Like, what the fuck do you want me to do? I say thank you every day. Like, what else, nigga? And I feel like I know that it's going to take until Parker's about 30 for her to get it. She's going to be spoiled. She's going to be ungrateful. She's a fucking Pisces. Y'all see the wild out. It's happening. All the things are happening. I have a Pisces living in my house. Pray for me, y'all. Keep me in your thoughts and prayers. And I'm just like,
Now,
they're not going to get it. It's not about you. I'm talking about Parker. But what I'm saying is sometimes as parents, we think we put a lot of pressure on our kids, things that they're not going to understand till they get a certain age and things that they're not going to understand till they are parent themselves. These little motherfuckers care about themselves, their self-interest, what they want, and what they want to do. Period. They don't care about safety. They don't care about nothing. This nigga Parker yesterday, we in a park. She literally loves water. She's very sensory. She loves water. She likes sand. She likes dirt. She likes playing and shit. So we're by the Hudson River. I take her up real close by the rocks, and I put her hand in the water. She was like, river, water, I love it, da-da-da, cool. You would think that's it? No, this nigga want to walk into the river. I said, I can't swim. Gunna can't swim. Aaliyah can't swim. You want to die today? Like, what the fuck are we doing? And she's dead ass like, water, river. Like, she wants to walk into the river. And I'm like, oh, so you don't even care about trying to kill yourself. Cool.
She don't understand.
That's kids. No, but what I'm saying in a nutshell, that's children. They want to do what they want to do. They don't think how we think. We can't put that type of pressure on them.
So we gotta expect them to be irresponsible.
Absolutely.
But you could be somewhat responsible within your irresponsible decisions. It's like
at an age.
It's like you expect somebody young to drink too much, right? Mm-hmm. Like, all right, you're gonna be irresponsible and drink too much. You ain't cut it off at 2 drinks. You had to have 5 or whatever. You know what I mean? All right, you irresponsible, right? But you could be responsible within your irresponsibility and not drive and have, a designated driver or take an Uber or whatever. So there's levels to it. So it's like, she's irresponsible because she prioritized being in college versus the health of everybody around her. But at least she did some responsible moves by taking the test, by not, acknowledging she didn't have symptoms, keeping a mask on with you. Hopefully when she got to school, she was, she wasn't all up on her friends and all of that. So, you got to expect some level of irresponsibility.
The problem with me is that I held such a grudge that when we first talked about it afterwards, she said to me, I listened to her point. She listened to my point. She got quiet. And I was like, so what does this mean? She was like, we just got to agree to disagree. Mm-hmm. I said, I don't have to do that. First of all, I don't know how to do that. What are you talking about?
That's a conversation you got to have with your
therapist. I don't
even
know what the fuck that is. Agree to disagree.
Because the way that you look at life is right and wrong. And if you feel like you're right, you need somebody to tell you that you're right or to either agree with you.
You don't have to. I know I'm right. I don't need.
But you're not. Right and wrong is a perspective, and once you understand that, then you'll be less stressed out. You'll hold less grudges.
Isn't necessarily a perspective.
It is necessarily a perspective.
It might be a perspective here.
No, it's a perspective in life, in the world. Yes, it is. No, it's not. No, it's not. There is no other answer. No, it's not.
Math is math.
No, it's not. Right and wrong is a perspective. I'm not talking about you.
Why are you staring a hole through my soul?
Not everything is math, though.
Yes, not. Everything is math.
No, it's not.
Every single thing is math. It's the only universal language. I don't give a fuck if you what. Yes,
Tahoe.
That's 3. You know why? Because it's 3 Tahoes.
Is it?
You just said it 3 times. That's 3.
I know 2 Tahoes. I don't know 3 of them niggas. What I'm saying to you is...
There's a nigga named King Tahoe, too. I don't know where he gets that from. Like, this is all from...
Are you mad because his name is King, so he's like the king of the Tahoes?
Nah, I mean, it's just like, what do you call it? There's nothing is original.
Oh, okay.
No idea is original.
Listen, the fact of the matter is, right and wrong is a perspective. You can come up with an argument for anything that somebody does that might be quote unquote wrong. There is a reason for everything. Is it logical? Maybe not all the time. Is it something that you're going to agree with? Maybe not all the time. But there is no blanket right and wrong. Because if it was, this world would be even more fucked up than it is right now.
I mean, honestly, I think that you're right in a way. People look at things through perspective, which is bias. They apply life experience, wants, things like that, which biases their perspective. But when you're talking about, like, say for instance, if we would go to the conversation that we had about the monster, where we was angry at him, right?
Angry.
And then we, right, not angry at him, but we were, combating his view on things. and were to apply the things that you said in that conversation to this one, there's an obvious right to where your perspective was then. But because you understand this, it changes your perspective. You're applying bias to it. We all know she should not have been around me and gone around people.
Yes.
That we know that.
Yes.
But because you're applying bias because she's 20 and you expected this and the other, now you know what? This is a what, motherfucker? You.
Wait, hold on.
This is not the I Hate Bacon show today. We're not doing this.
He know.
I was gonna say what you're speaking on is context.
Yes.
Context. Okay.
Context changes perspective.
Yes, it
Context
does.
changes. All right, cool. That is right. That is right. Thank you.
That's all.
This nigga Bacon is like, please don't shoot. Please.
He know I got smoke for him.
Leave Bacon alone. Listen,
He know I got smoke for him.
we handled
I'm
it.
chilling.
It's fine.
I'm chilling. He know. Well, no. He's still nigga. I'm
All
shooting.
right.
All right.
Just shoot at him on Discord.
Nah, no, it's coming. It's coming soon.
What?
Definition of agree to disagree to agree not to argue more about the difference of opinion. I'm not going to do that until I'm ready. Which means you can't tell me not to do that. When I'm ready, I'll do it. When I'm ready,
This is
I'll
how-
do it. I can't just agree not to do that. That's
This
just
is
not how my body works.
I know that we were right weeks ago when we said
Right.
you cannot be your own friend.
Wait, what you just said right. What do you mean? I thought there's no right or wrong.
No, we
I
were
thought there's no right
correct.
or
All
wrong.
right, here we go. We were correct in our analyzation of
She
who
changed
you
the
are.
word? Like I'm a dummy now? Oh, we were correct. Get the fuck.
Affirmative in our side when we had the great
I
debate. We
could
were
not be
on
my
the
own friend.
affirmative. You can never be your own
I
friend.
am my own friend.
You got to hear both sides.
I mean,
He is
might
both
be my
sides.
own. Yeah, I am both sides.
Because I don't understand, child. Can you imagine Tahoe trying to have an argument with Tahoe, but the other Tahoe don't agree with the other Tahoe, and this Tahoe is holding a grudge against the other Tahoe because they can't agree to disagree?
One of them's going down.
You better be so happy you not schizophrenic, because yo, you would be fucking going crazy. Can you imagine like the voices
I
in
don't
your
think
head
you can
of
deal
you?
with you, bro.
I wouldn't want to.
All right. So
I understand who I
any of us
am.
would be having an issue with it. It'd be four, this motherfucker.
Nah, all them niggas would be like,
However, all of them looking at each other like, however.
I'm thinking of a Ricky Morty episode right now. Like, that's some shit. Ain't nobody got time for this. Listen, man.
Strong.
Tell us about your life.
All right. So with all of that, the reason I even started all of this to finish that is to say, I believe the COVID thing happened for me to focus on them kids.
Yes. Because you have more time to focus on them kids.
I would have been working on Treehouse. I'd have been working on the live shows. I'd have been working on our announcement that we got that's coming after the live show. I'd have been working on the Rock Heart gummies. I'd have been, you know what I mean? I'm all over the place.
Sometimes you need to sit your ass down.
And something came that had a higher purpose that I needed to focus on.
And that's fire.
And I think that's what that the monster was for me. It was time for me to lock in to all of y'all. I love y'all. I love y'all. Every single one of y'all that paid attention. I love y'all. Thank y'all. Not for me, but for saying, you know what? I want to be part of this. No offense to you. I'm not shooting at you.
I don't, no shots taken. I really, I can only control what I can control. Like, I
For
don't have
those
time.
of y'all who supported but didn't say nothing, like Trom, I had no idea. I thought he was gonna be you today, cause he ain't even call me when I had the monster.
Surprise. Oh, that's what you about to do?
I was about to, but nah.
This nigga just taking shots about it everywhere.
I got you. I got Trom. I got Bacon. I got my daughter. All right. I'm just checking people off.
Nigga
Today,
keeping them
you
fucking
coming
a hit
soon.
list.
I don't even think today's in there today. She's like, nah, I'm not fucking with this. Not today. Not today. But I do want to say, yo, that's how we change our communities, bro. Actually caring on your own, not all out loud and not having to make some big pronouncement, not needing thank yous. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I see a piece of paper flunking around, I just grab the shit up, throw it in the garbage. Not saying that that's even nothing, but I'm just saying that I care about us. I care about what's mine. I care about my people. I care about my neighborhood. I care about our kids. And it felt good Dog, when I'm telling you, Daj, when we started, we was at 153 on the board out of 200 people, and we had to get under 40. Mm-hmm. I did the first post. That shit brought us down to 36.
That's fire. That's support.
That shit went down to 36 from 153. We went back up to like 51. So that's when my aunt hit me, and she's like, I think, like, we're losing it. And I posted again just to see, right? The shit went back down to like 29. After a time, people stopped voting because it's like, yo, every day. Because you had to post every day. You had to vote every day. You had to vote every day. So after time, people started voting. And I would post stuff, but it wasn't really doing nothing. We was going back up to the 39. So we had to stay under 40 to be eligible. That's when I put on the glasses.
And I saw that one. I was like, oh. And then you wrote in the chat, and you said to retweet this or post this. I'm like, all right, I got you.
And that's when everybody was like getting tired of me posting all that shit. But they seen his glasses and his stupid hat, and they probably turned the volume on. Like, what the fuck is he doing? And I hit him with the guilt. I know a guilt trip. Yep. I know a guilt trip. Am I good at a guilt trip?
Not with me, but
Greatest
with somebody.
time.
No, it's not about care. No, don't tell me what I don't care about, child.
So what you care
it's
about,
not.
child?
No, it's not about care and not care. It's about.
No one's guilt trip.
No, it's about understanding that shit already passed and there's nothing I can do about it. So I'm not about to sit here and feel bad about something like.
Period. Ever.
No, not ever. I learned this in therapy.
So in Daj's defense, when I first saw it, I didn't understand what it was either.
I didn't know what the fuck.
I didn't know what was going on. I was on vacation, and when I came back home is when I did it. So I missed like the first 5 days out of the 10 days, right? But then when I read it and I saw it, and what you're saying makes sense. You can't promote it for 10 days straight because then people like, oh, come on, man, like it's too much.
Swipe,
you know what I mean?
Swipe.
So somebody else got to take the baton. So I saw Trav take the baton. I still didn't know what was going on. Then I clicked on it. I was like, oh, shit, there's only 5 days left. Let me take the baton. I sent it out to my peoples, and it felt good. Like, why? Because it was just like, it was so easy. They didn't take nobody to actually, it wasn't a GoFundMe. Like, we had to give the money. All we had to do was vote for so somebody else could put the money in. And it really showed me, like, how much people will support you if something is, like, selfless and it's for a good cause and for the kids. So, and it really made us realize collectively when we put all the efforts together as a community, we could reach so many thousands of people and influence them. It's like, that shit was powerful. You know what I mean? Really it made me realize what we could really do on a larger scale. Not that this wasn't a major thing, but like we could do things like this more often because our reach is crazy. You know what I mean?
That's black people. And that's the problem. With us here in America, we so scattered thin, and we all got our own ideologies and the other. Like, it's so crazy. Somebody said to me in conversation, was like, "Yo, black people are the only people that don't vote for black people. They'll go for the better guy, some shit like that. The white man's voting for the white man. The Asian dude is voting for the Asian dude. The Jewish dude, hey, what we voting for? We're voting for whoever we all voting for. The black people be like, yeah, no, I don't.
And the crazy
like his
thing
stance
is,
on things.
but the funny thing is, the one time that black people was collectively voted for a nigga that was black, niggas was like, that's it, that's not enough.
Oh my God.
It's never enough for us.
Oh my God.
There's gonna be a nigga to find a loophole in something and retweet it, and it's gonna be a bunch of other angry niggas like, how dare y'all just vote because the nigga is black? Like when Jake Paul, he just had that fight with that black man. I don't even know who that black man was, but I said, okay, I hope the black man whipped the white man ass. Right. That's just naturally, that's what I want.
I wanted him to win too. I ain't really like his face though. I understand why he wears the glasses.
Jesus Christ.
Listen, I
Can you blow
understand
out
why
that
he
candle,
wears
Bake?
the glasses. But I ain't really like. But I watched it, and I don't know if y'all watched that fight.
No,
but
I
Jake
did not.
Paul
Whooped his ass.
No.
You see, the thing, Jake Paul, he keep fighting MMA fighters, and MMA fighters are not boxers. But I think Jake Paul understands that they're not boxers.
Okay,
but he is a trained boxer, so they talking shit because they know that they could beat his ass, but they can't beat his ass in a boxing arena. So it's kind of rigged on both sides. So I don't care to watch it. It don't make no
I ain't
damn
gonna
sense.
lie to you. At one point, you're right, because I don't know that dude. Right? The black
He's
dude.
an MMA fighter.
He jumped up on one leg and did like try to do a Superman punch down.
Can't do it.
But you can't do it. So I was like, what the fuck was that? That's when I went to Twitter and they was like, he's an MMA fighter. He was trying to do that was an illegal move or whatever.
Or the ref pulled the
No,
flag
it was
on
the bell went.
Oh.
It was like bing, and he jumped up in the air and tried to do some shit like this. I was
That's
like,
what he used to. That's how he used to
I'm
fucking niggas
laughing
up.
and shit.
Yeah, no.
Right?
Superman punch.
It's a Superman punch.
Absolutely legal in UFC, not in boxing.
Not in boxing.
And when you're trained as an MMA fighter, you're trained to fight this way, and you're switching your whole training around to fight differently. Them niggas is not fast on their feet. They can't fucking shuffle. Like, no, they used to kicking you in your shit and putting you to the ground and stomping you out and shit. You can't do that in boxing. That's why they keep losing. And Jake Paul understands that. He's not gonna fight a real boxer. He's always gonna fight some other nigga.
Does that make him smarter? No.
That does make him smarter because he's getting to the bag and y'all just allowing this white boy to rack y'all niggas up. But yeah,
Yo,
for a 25-year-old,
incredibly,
No, he, in terms of marketing,
Yes.
knowing his skill set and how to
Yes.
master that, he's
I agree.
incredibly smart.
I don't like that white boy or his stupid ass brother. But here we are. Ain't nobody whooped their ass yet. So
Yeah, it's a hard sell because he's not bad at boxing. Like, he's actually really good.
That's
So you
fucked
have
up.
to go above and beyond to really beat him.
halfway through the shit, I was rooting for Jake Paul. I ain't gonna lie.
not at 50 minutes.
I was like, nah, kick his ass, Jake Paul. Yo. All right, man. All right, man.
Body bags on body bags. Come pick this garbage up.
you,
DJ
man.
mixing in the booth. He leaving trauma up. I ain't got no time to waste. Let's get these commas up. I'm sitting in class, I can't even focus. Looking at these hoes.
Live show weekend coming up. Less than a month away.
I'm just waiting for the bell. Let everybody leave. I pass with an A, but let's go with a D.
All right, man. All right, man. Yo, they said Pete Crizzle coming. Yo, they said Pete Crizzle is coming to the live show.
I'm excited.
I'm hyped. I'm hyped to hear the So Shameless live.
Yeah.
I'm more hyped to hear fuck nigga. Y'all not hyped to hear Pete Crizzle do
Live? Absolutely. He better leave that little gun in Florida though. Don't bring that
fuck
shit to
nigga?
New York.
Oh my god. I don't even know how long it's been since I've heard fuck nigga. Do we have it? Do we have fuck nigga? Let me see.
You love playing that song. I love it for
Girl
you.
after eating, she's paying.
Shut up, nigga.
That's not it.
That. It's one of these shit.
That's not it.
That's not it. What the fuck is this? Yo, I got like 30 of these shits. Alright, I don't know where it's at. This nigga Trump said, we at So Shameless Podcast. Okay. We had an interesting time when Dodge was away. We have an
Aw.
interesting time now. Because when somebody leaves Parker, she throws a tantrum.
She'll be alright
when she comes back. Question.
What's up?
How'd you guys feel about the episode that we did without Dodge? Why'd it get so quiet in here?
I don't know what you want me to say.
They call her Diet Dodge. And
Nah, don't do this. Don't do that. Don't do that. I asked you not to do that on this show. It's not nice. It's not nice.
I thought it was a good idea, actually. You know what I mean? Like,
Why?
Because she was very verbal against me, and I was like, oh, I'm ready for it. You know what I mean?
I thought, yo, you're so petty of a person.
Oh, how you figure?
You didn't disagree with me the whole episode because you were focused on her. He didn't disagree with me the whole episode because he was so focused on her. I'm like, yo,
I didn't do that on purpose.
You didn't do it on purpose. Did
didn't.
you realize? Do you like?
Honestly, the only thing I did on purpose was I was trying to be nice to our guest.
You were.
I didn't want to go off on her like I've done to guests in the past when we was talking political shit. I'm like, yo, you can't invite somebody on and then just start
Now?
filming them.
Now,
Yeah, I mean, gotta grow.
Growth.
Josh, what do you think?
I thought
first of all, I want to let y'all know I thought she was a great guest.
I thought that
I thought she was a great guest. Go ahead. I do.
I thought that she was great for an average person.
Ooh.
And when I say average person,
oh, not average.
nah, cause y'all dragging it. She's great for. Y'all ain't shit, and y'all trying to make me sound like I'm being mean, and I'm not. Y'all done? Can I finish?
Good. What was she saying? Her average ass answer. What was you saying? Baby, I said I loved you. I thought you were really good. I didn't like the fact that you said we can't grow titties no more, but it's fine.
This is what I'm saying. She's not a seasoned podcaster. And what you guys were doing was you guys were like throwing her haymakers. That a person that's not used to the podcasting space as long as we have, that somebody that's not completely like, I trained for this. I went to school for this. I have a degree for this. So it's very difficult for y'all to throw shit at me that I can't spit back. And I told her personally, I'm like, yo, you did okay. There were a couple of points where they drowned you when you could have like gotten their ass, but that's not what she is. She has a podcast that has less than 50 episodes, so she's not a seasoned
10 episodes.
Exactly, she's not a seasoned podcaster where you guys are, and y'all was coming with the shit, and I'm listening to this like, oh, I wish I was there to help her. There's so much I have to say. Like, what the fuck? Yes, you did do it on purpose, and you petty as fuck because you know I fucking love Shahrazad Ali.
You
know I love that toxic lady.
Oh, I'm not going to be here for 2 weeks and think I'm not going to take advantage of it. Like, you're the voice of the show. I'm the host. You're the voice of the show. How dare you think I'm that? You've been beating me up for 2 years. I'm a whole different nigga now.
And so you went to go. You went to go beat somebody else up.
I was like, come in here for a second. Let me see something. Bitch.
Yo,
fuck you.
Yo, y'all are sick. Y'all are fucking sick. Well, but I think for the most part, like, it was a pretty good show. But I also think it's funny that nobody ever likes any woman that you bring on the show.
Nah, that's because
the only woman that niggas ever liked was Gigi and TT, and they don't understand. They're like, yo, we love. They have their own show, bro. Go listen to their shit. What?
You know something's crazy?
What?
Let me get some. You got a bomb or something over there?
Oh my god.
That bomb sucks. Can you turn it up? Let me see. Yeah, I need to turn it up all the way. Turn it all the way. Oh my god. Yeah. Give me some more. You got more? Oh shit. I spoke to Gigi this week.
Did you?
I spoke to TT this week. Guess who's going to be our first guest host of the live show?
TT and Gigi,
Oprah Rose. Let me get a bomb, motherfucker.
Those are my babies. I can't wait to piss them
TT
Niggas
and Gigi will be in attendance. Let's not forget, Gigi lives in the West Coast. She is flying in on the West Coast.
That's my baby.
She is flying in. They will be one of our guests for the live show on stage. I'm setting up a whole little thing for them for their section of the show.
I believe it.
Nice. Okay. You can purchase tickets to the live show at So Hard. Go on Eventbrite. Eventbrite.com. Search So Hard Live Show. Whoa. Whoa. What was that? You all right?
Yeah, I had a little hiccup. Is that okay?
I'm just making sure. I've been thinking about COVID symptoms and shit now. All right.
Listen.
So, yes, they aren't TT or Gigi. She isn't TT or Gigi yet. I think she was. I like the fact that she's opinionated. Y'all didn't like her patois?
I thought the patois was one of her highlights. What? What?
The way she talked, not what she said. Wow.
That shit is wild.
She shouldn't have been talking shit.
I'm not saying that like trying to come at her, but I was a little disappointed. I was ready for the smoke.
I thought y'all was both pussy. No offense.
I was being nice.
I thought y'all was both pussy. Yeah, you was being nice.
but
Why?
also,
Why didn't you flame her to get her to the point where she could be regular? I think she's in a room with people that she listens to every week, idolizing people almost to a point. Like if I'm in a room with fucking DJ Envy, I can talk shit about him from over here, but I listen to you every fucking morning. It's gonna be hard for me to go in there and be like, Envy, I don't like the fucking way you talk, nigga, this, that, and the other. But it's an idolization there. It is. Excuse me, did you hear that?
Yes, I heard it.
Really should have
We all-
I don't think
a little
there's
bit.
an idolization there. She wanted me off the show at some point. There's
She
no
really was saying get off the show.
I wanted to come back with an argument, with a debate, but she wasn't really bringing no smoke to me. And the points that you brought up, like the stories that she put out the diss videos, she was dissing me about stuff that I ain't even say. Like she wasn't even like. I thought she was gonna come with some stances that I had that were like very disagreeable. I've said a lot of shit that was very disagreeable. You know what I mean? The Cosby shit. A lot of people. She came with some shit that I ain't even say.
didn't even say that.
Like with the baby mama thing at 6 a.m. I was like, yo, I was on the other side of that debate. Like you're.
No, I think I just played that.
Okay.
I don't think that was the one she was going at you with.
I
think
she had a diss video about that, didn't she?
was it that she had a video, but I don't think it was directed towards you per se, and that portion of
For
her
that
diss
one,
video.
okay.
Yeah.
I was ready for the smoke, and I didn't get the
You
smoke.
didn't respect the smoke.
Yeah.
You did not respect the smoke.
Like I didn't respect to keep the same energy. The energy should have been there. I would have welcomed it.
Whoa. This is gang.
Yes.
This is gang.
Oh yes.
I like
yes,
it.
Thank you.
I like what's going to happen. What's happening here?
Just a little drink.
Is there people somebody needs to be let in or something? No? Okay. Whew. I have stuff here. There are things to be said. One is a video. Dodge isn't here for a second, so I'm waiting for her to come back. I'm trying to stall. What are we going to stall and talk about while Dodge isn't here?
I mean, we could still keep talking. I'm still.
You still disappointed?
I am.
Really?
And not because
Yo, has she not added you since?
she has.
To say nice things?
No, to say something bad. And I actually DM'd her back, and I was like, yo, that's kind of rude. I wouldn't do that to you. You know what I mean?
What she said?
I ain't going to expose her, but she said something that a point that I made, she was like, it's nonsense, right? And I was like, yo, you could disagree with somebody without insulting them. She was like, I didn't mean to insult you. I was like, but if you say something is nonsense, it's like saying that it lacks sense. That is...
Whoa, really?
I know. I'm sorry. I'm trying to make
How do you do that? And say, I'm sorry.
I'm trying to make it fast. I'm trying to make it fast. Leave me alone, goddammit.
Sorry, she's so disrespectful. So.
That's stupid. I'm trying to be a goddamn good host here.
Go ahead, Drew.
So, you know, she was saying that she wasn't trying to offend me. But I was like, you know, it's kind of offensive to...
The thing is that you can't talk shit, then I press you, you get nice, and then you walk away and talk shit. Like, you gotta chill now.
Yeah.
You gotta chill now. You was mad nice in my face. You can't walk away and talk shit behind my back again. It's like, come on, relax now.
And I could debate. I like to debate, but I don't take it personal. As long as you don't throw insults. Like, you don't got to insult
Nonsense
me.
is not really an insult, bro.
The way, in the context, you know, maybe I'll share with you. I wasn't even planning on bringing it up because I don't want to, like, try to feel like I'm coming at her. Especially if she's not sitting right next to me to come back. But while you sit next to me, that's when you come with the smoke. You know what I mean?
Expose him.
Yeah.
Expose him.
Like, really give it up, though. Like, really give it up. You should, Coco, you should have came in here with the smoke. I tried to press you all episode. Let's not act like I'm talking about you behind your back. I really was like, yo, go for it. Go for it. Fuck him. I think I was like, fuck him. I was like, you called him pussy. Like, I said all kind of shit. I wanted you to come with the smoke. Then you came and fucking...
It's easy.
She called the people in the Patreon, you know, she called them cute. They was looking at nigga after the show. We had the Discord open, the Patreon the Zoom chat open. So during the episode, for those of you who are new here, we have a Zoom live where they can watch us record. They watch us. They have a whole chat going right now, and they talking right. So after the show, I turn all of I tell everybody to turn their video cameras on. And she walks up to the screen And she's like, oh, you guys really stood here the whole time. You guys are so cute. Bro, you could have heard a pin drop in that motherfucker.
Right.
Our listeners are fucking
because everybody's face was like
shady.
plain,
Look at Dina.
plain face emoji.
Look at Dina.
Son.
Dina's so toxic.
Yeah, you came in here with
I don't give a fuck.
Dina.
Yo, Dina's so toxic, bro.
Now, I don't want Dina on the show, but next time you're going, if Dina's in town, you have to come sit next to us, but you have to leave your hammer at home. You cannot show in here with a pistol. We all have families.
Y'all bringing more Chicago bitches to So Shameless? Y'all done lost y'all fucking
That
mind.
girl's crazy.
Dina, I love you so much over there. Stay there.
I want to, so boom. This is one of the things, right? Remember I brought up reciprocity earlier in the show. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna do this right now, right? Then we're gonna do a little bit more. Then we're gonna go into these other things that he's talking about, and we'll figure out some things. Being that you're back, this is my presidential thing, right? They do this when they talk. They don't want to point at you, so they do this, right? I want to know how you feel about this. Remember when I was talking about reciprocity? Let's see what you would do versus what, say, Dajahbelle would have done. Okay.
That lady has a name.
We have a video from my homies over at Crew Season out in Houston. I want to know what you think.
Those are problematic niggas behind that table.
I want to know what you think. Why it gotta be all this?
I'm asking you a question. Is it the problematic niggas that be sitting behind that long ass table?
I don't see them as problematic.
Okay, go ahead. Let's go.
Here we go.
Yo, men want to get treated like baddies too. Let's just put it on the table. Like all that, I'm too manly. Oh, you ain't got to worry about buying me nothing. Oh, no, I'm cool. You ain't got to worry about it. No, yes, you do. You do got to worry about it. All those random dates that man takes you on, we need that. All those random cash apps and gifts that man buy you just because, we need that. Like, it's over for women being selfish. And a lot of these women are selfish at the end of the day. They are only concerned with what it is that they want in a relationship. Never what the man wants. Like, it's always what that man can do for her. Like, he's nothing more than a wallet to her, which is ridiculous, especially if you got you a good dude that's out here prioritizing you the way that he should, giving you the time, energy, effort that you need. That energy needs to be reciprocated on the opposite end. But oftentimes, like, women feel like that they're pleasing that man, but no, you giving him what you want. You never take the time to ask that man what it is that he wants. Like, it's over for all that suffering and silent shit. Men need to be treated like baddies too when we deserve it. Yo, men want to get treated like baddies.
Okay.
Yep.
We already know what Dajahbelle would have said. Now you niggas want to be treated like baddies.
Yes, they should.
I swear
No.
you niggas is the new bitches.
No. Here's my thing, right? With statements like that. And that was actually a perfect statement because the highlight of that statement, he said, when we deserve it. Mm-hmm. When you deserve it, you can get the world. Mm-hmm. When you don't deserve it, nigga, it's suck my dick. Mm-hmm. I'm not doing shit. I'm not giving you shit. I'm nothing. It's clip. And just because we talk about deserve, there are a lot of niggas that feel like, oh, I never violated you, so that means I was a good nigga to you. Not necessarily. Not necessarily. You ain't have to violate me. You ain't have to put your hands on me. You ain't have to curse me out. You ain't have to do nothing extra. But that does not necessarily mean that you are the type of nigga in this example, that you deserve that type of treatment.
How did you turn this back into the other niggas?
I didn't.
It was about the good niggas.
No,
Let's
I'm not.
talk about the women. So you
I
said
I agree with him 100%.
Let's
but I
talk
do.
about the ladies. This is about the ladies.
Oh, so you want me to go in on the ladies?
Well, it's a lot of guys out here.
Oh, I can do that.
know personally,
'cause I'm sick of y'all bitches.
That treat guys treat their
Disgustingly.
women very well, and the women kind of do whatever.
Them bitches deserve less.
Let's talk about what's on the table.
Oh, so y'all want me to be toxic today?
I'm ready
I'm
for
here for it. Let me tell you something about y'all bitches. Y'all bitches are raggedy. Y'all are raggedy. There's so many of y'all that are raggedy. Y'all always talking about a nigga that's getting to the bag. Y'all always talking about what a nigga could do for you. But half of y'all bitches is broke and half homeless. Like, let's not do that. Like, let's not. And I tweeted this the other day. I was like, the problem is this world, this generation, these new bitches, y'all treat the 9-to-5 nigga like the scammer drug dealer. You can't treat them niggas the same. What they could do for you is not the same. What they can do for you materialistically is not the same. Stop putting these scammer drug dealer expectations on a nigga that you know working a 9 to fucking 5. That shit is ridiculous to me. Y'all bitches deserve less. There are some people that deserve less and there's some people that deserve more. And the only way that I feel like certain people really deserve certain things, take your ass to therapy and figure out your problems. And that's just, it just is what it is. Like, I don't like that.
At Kim Leanne _ says, I asked this nigga for some money.
Oh, God.
He started telling me all the bills he needed to pay. Baby, I don't give a fuck. And now you blocked. It's niggas who will send me 500 plus, no questions asked. And you telling me about some bills because I asked for $100? Baby, get the fuck on. I just wanted my money back for some groceries. She posted a screenshot where the screenshot says...
And when I said what I said, I literally had this person in mind because that's what that tweet was towards.
I know.
You bitches are sick.
But it's like men need to deserve it, but ladies, they automatically deserve it because she's a quote-unquote baddie?
No.
Like what?
All women.
Yeah,
but that's not true.
Because of your gender, you deserve it.
See, that's another thing. Y'all niggas gotta set standards for yourselves too. Bitches wouldn't get away with some of the shit that they get away with if y'all wasn't very stern with y'all standards also. It's okay for everybody to have standards and expectations. Stop fucking everything. Stop treating everybody like you're going to make them your bitch. Like, everybody needs to grow up and take shit seriously. What are your intentions? What do you want to do? What are you here for? A lot of niggas don't say that.
No, you're right. There's niggas out here enabling this behavior.
You enable this type of behavior. She sat there and said, oh, I got niggas that could give me $500 at the drop. So why you ain't call that nigga? Why you ain't called them niggas? Because you not that poppin'.
Because she's her.
No, but this the same bitch that got the fucking Ajax in her bathroom, right? Ain't that bitch?
I'm not sure. The
same bitch that like had the whole Ajax on the Twitter timeline was in an uproar because we was trying to figure out why she had Ajax next to the shampoo. So some niggas was saying that she was using it to clean her body. Other people was like, oh, y'all mad fucking stupid because you could use not the Ajax, the powder, like the Ajax liquid.
Oh,
the dishwashing liquid. Like, oh, you use that to clean your tub. My tub ain't never been that greasy that I need to use dishwashing liquid, you nasty motherfuckers. Clorox not enough?
My question use it for bubble bath.
Yo, strong every week.
I'm just saying.
First it was dryer sheets, now it's fucking bubble bath.
I want to ask y'all a question.
I keep telling y'all I'm the worst nigga on this show. Son. What's wrong with him?
$100. First of all, I have a side thing here. What is it with you asking somebody for $100? Like, what is that? What do you mean $100? Why do you need $100? Like,
she said that she needed it to she bought groceries and she wanted the money back for her groceries, so she asked the nigga that she was talking to for $100 so she could have her money back for her groceries. That's what she said on Twitter.
For her groceries. And I'm just
bitches
like,
is wild. Bitches be bonkers. Like,
how do y'all so bummy? Like, this is crazy. Imagine if I did some shit and I asked you for the money back for the shit. This is like,
it's bum shit.
Bum behavior.
Yes, this bum fights 101.
Bum behavior. Like, you could ask me for say you ask me for $500. The initial thing, if you ask me for $500, I'm gonna say, why? What happened?
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm assuming something happened. You something happened with your light bill.
Your car.
Was crazy. AC drove the shit up crazy.
Something.
Your car, fucking the carburetor went or whatever. Maybe you got. Who knows? Right? $100?
You bum bitch. Don't ask me for no $100, nigga.
Like, cause
no, there's no fucking way.
Now, if this was my girl.
That's like that's different, but you not my person.
Asking out of the blue for $100, I'm gonna be concerned about what's going on in your life. Mm-hmm. That you really need $100. How are you even coming on the internet talking about me for $100 when you don't have $100?
That's the crazy thing that gets me tight. In this world has shifted to this feminism bullshit, and I keep telling y'all I'm not a feminist. I fucks with y'all bitches, some of y'all, but not all of y'all. I am not here for all of us. I'm not. I say it all the time. How do you get on Beyonce's internet and tweet how a nigga is broke because you was begging and he put his priorities before your begging ass? Right. This nigga said, yo, I have a real job, bitch. I have real bills. I ain't got it for you right now. And you not even my girl?
Okay, hold on. Wait a minute. Let me see something. Because now I'm trying to understand something. there are a lot. This is a narrative that's being pushed on the internet, though. This is more than average, where women will say, if I can't ask you for $100, why would I fuck with you? If I can't even get $100 for you, why would I fuck with you? This is what they say very often. This is not just her.
I never see. All right, so here's my pride talking. This is my pride talking because I never been a beggy ass bitch. I beg my friends. I beg for rides. I be begging for shit. Like, I beg my friends. I ain't never beg no nigga.
Send me some money out the account. That's not begging. You be putting
I be begging. Because if I'm broke, I will talk to my friends first. This is the when you realize that bitches don't have no friends and no family. Because I will ask every nigga in my family if I need $100 before I ask a random ass nigga. That don't make no sense to me. You bitches are bums. And then it's under the guise of, oh, well, if I'm fucking with you, I should be able to. Yeah, if you're fucking with somebody seriously and you're in a bind, that person should be able to help you. But you're not in a bind. You're not in a bind, bitch. You just trying to be funny. You trying to be slick and come off. Like, this nigga got his own responsibilities. How fucking dare you, you bum ass bitch. I hate a bum bitch. There's a lot of things in the world I don't like. Like, I put women on a certain plateau because we're smarter. Period. Just because we're smarter. All that bum bitch shit, save that shit. Like, I would punch Parker in the head if she did some shit like that. She went on the internet talking about how she asked the nigga for $100 just because, and now he blocked because he's a responsible nigga and he put his bills before my selfish wants. Shut the fuck up. Right. These people not being raised by nobody. That's the problem.
Yo, I'm loving it.
Couldn't have said it any better.
Hate a bum
I'm loving
bitch.
it. I'm loving it. Thank you.
Yeah, if you're in a bind, I get it.
Diet Dodge. I'm speaking to you specifically.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
You know I love you. I think that I thought that, first of all, gorgeous. Love your skin color. I love the way you talk. What I don't like is when it seems that you're speaking on these issues from a place that you can't see both sides. Like, everything was like trying to come at niggas. Everything was like, you can't understand what the niggas coming. Oh, but why would, like, it was like, yo, ma, hold on. Let's be real about things. You got to be able to tap into real life. When we talking about these things, you have to be able to tap into real life. I gave you 1 million plays. 1 million plays.
Yo, I was on the Discord for like 3 hours talking about it.
Every play. It was predictable. You know what I'm saying? It started getting predictable, and I think that's why a lot of people weren't excited about it. I think that you have talent, but I think that you don't come from a place of, I don't want to say bias, preconceived notion.
It's giving feminism.
It was something like that. Like, come on, niggas gotta grow up titties, bro. No, I'm just playing. Kanye's album dropped. Anybody listen?
I did. A few times.
Y'all like Kanye's album?
It was cute.
You do? You like Kanye's album?
It was cute.
I listened to it.
I thought you ain't like white people. Kanye's white, bro.
That is a white man.
That is a white man, bro.
He's giving Uncle Ruckus right now.
Kanye's a white man. He had Marilyn Manson out there and the baby right after this other shit. It's like he's trying to set his house on fire, like like, what's going on, bro? Now, do I respect his opulence, who he is, his figure, his history? Yes. I don't fuck with him right now. He's a white man right now. I can't see myself in him no more. What, Trump? Go ahead.
Yeah.
Wow. I mean,
and you know how I used to feel.
Yeah. I didn't like the album. It was boring. And I tried to like it. You know what I mean?
Well, did you like Yeezus?
I loved Yeezus.
I like certain parts of it.
Did you like 808s and Heartbreaks?
I did.
Okay, because this has kind of been the same. Like
808s and Heartbreak. So I admit, 808s and Heartbreak, I didn't like the first listen. Because I was like, oh, he T-paining too much. He's singing and shit. But after, the same way about, what's that? Andre 3000, The Love Below. I was like, damn, I want to hear him rap. And he's singing and doing Prototype shit.
Oh, I love Prototype.
I had to listen again with a different set of ears as music and not hip hop, right?
Yo, Dina, let me tell you something. This Kanye's getting this because you mistreating my friend.
You what the fuck? Not asked for this.
Your fault. your fault.
Oh, I hope that you're the one.
Let's beat Kanye's ass in here for
If
bacon.
not,
Don't want this. Not
you are the prototype.
I feel that Kanye's album was produced very well. I liked the features on the album. I feel like Kanye's album would have been fire if Kanye wasn't on it.
I agree.
Yo, absolutely.
I don't have not
It was-
one
it was-
quotable from Kanye.
It was like a DJ Khaled album. It was a compilation.
It would have been
And I
way
didn't
more
like it.
fire if he wasn't on it. You want to know why? I can't fuck with him. For rap music, I actually have to feel the artist. I actually have to believe the artist. I have to be in one with the artist. He dropped this shit with 3 stacks.
Oh God, that shit was
That shit was-
disgusting. That shit was disgusting. That shit really made it made my stomach hurt.
Wait, you ain't like that track?
No, I hated it. I hated Kanye's verse.
I hated Kanye's.
That nigga said he about to put the red hat back on.
That
Like,
nigga
fuck
said he
out of
about
here,
to put
Uncle
the red
Ruckus.
hat back
As
on.
soon as I heard that, I said, like, how you take a song about the death of a mother, 3 stacks, his verse, fire. I
amazing.
felt every word of it. Like, I got it. I hit it. This nigga gonna use that same track to talk about Drake and putting a red hat back on. Like, Kanye, what is you doing,
mad corny.
baby?
I was so and that in itself
I think he is corny.
spoke to me about who this man is. He is a white man. You have no soul no more. It doesn't even matter. Like, you are, it's just given bitch. Like the big B. You know what I'm saying?
God
you
damn.
a bitch ass nigga. Like, you gonna do that on your mom's song? Like,
Yeah.
what? With 3 stacks is talking some real shit
3 Stacks
on here.
came off.
And you gonna even throw Donald Trump back in our face? You really gonna do that? Oh, I should get my red hat back on GD. GD? Do them niggas know that you GD? Cause them niggas is real about some real shit.
Yeah.
What are you really about? I see you walking around with a skeleton the other day, the bitch so white. Like, what's going on? You don't love us no more? You don't love us no more? You got to a certain level in the game, you don't see what you're doing? You don't see what you're doing to us? We believed in you. We supported you. We fucked with you when you wasn't even a real nigga like that. Your pink polo wearing ass. We believed you over 50. By the way, 50, that's fucked up what you said about
Michael K. Williams.
That's fucked up, homie.
Facts.
This nigga was out here with us, my nigga. Like, there's no reason for that, blood.
And then he
People out
posted
here,
some-
out here going through some shit.
And he doubled down on it too. He posted some other
Corny, nigga.
shit. Yeah, man, corny.
All for some likes, some views. Like, boy, this you Queens niggas. This what's wrong with you Queens niggas. So I feel it, do you niggas. That's what's wrong with you niggas. Stop shooting your uncle for likes. Stop doing shit that goes against your people for likes. It's corny. It's real niggas going through real shit out here. Like, my nigga, if you ain't gotta forcing the shit. Now y'all know Queens niggas, y'all know who I fuck with, you know what I mean? But I be around niggas doing corny shit just because it's supposed to be quote unquote real. That's not real. This is real. You going at a nigga that just died. We believe in this nigga. He was out here with us, eating with us, schooling our kids, talking to us, showing up for us.
Word.
Yo, that shit really
Corny,
hurt my
dude.
heart.
And we fuck with you. So what? Why?
I don't even got nothing to say on it. I got something to say, but I don't got nothing to say on it. Fuck that.
I don't like that shit, nigga. You too big. You come on, dude. You still tearing apart the community. You fucked up this whole New York shit from the beginning. You got what you got. Go chill the fuck out with that girlie, the beautiful woman. Chill the fuck out. Corny shit, dude. Corny shit. Like, then what? So what? Man.
Listen, I think that you made a great point when you said that you can't see yourself in Kanye anymore.
It's over, blood.
I totally agree. Like, Kanye's first 3 albums meant so much to me. Just as a kid, graduating from high school, going to college, trying to get a certain level of understanding of the world. Like, I understood, like, I could relate, and I saw myself in every track. And my friends saw themselves in every track. And for me, after Life of Pablo, I have not connected with his music since. Life of Pablo is the last Kanye West album to me. I listened to this one. I enjoyed it musically, like you said, production wise.
Crazy.
I had it playing for 2 days, but it was background music. Like, I didn't actually dig deep into anything, any lyrics, any one song. Of course, Uncle Hov is on there, and that made me happy. But other than that, like, there was no deep dive for me. And then the way that he rolled it out, like, I was over it by the time the shit dropped. I didn't care anymore.
Maybe I listened to it with too much attention. If I had it in the background, maybe I would have liked it. But I was playing it and I was listening to it and I did not like it. The only thing I did like about it was that he was, at least I feel like he's trying to be creative and push the envelope. It's different. Like, we got to give people space to grow. I understand what you're saying. It's not the same Kanye.
He just grew into a person I can't fuck with.
Exactly.
And that's fine.
I respect that it's not the same Kanye album, but I don't like the shit that he's on. I just don't like the album musically. And that's just my opinion. I did like the Baby's verse, honestly. I don't like all the part twos. Like, you got 28 songs in the album, you got part twos, you got the same verse, the same hook, the same beat, and you just throw another nigga on it and call it a part two. Like, that shit was so corny. I ain't understand it. And now you got a 12-minute song. I ain't gonna front. The Baby, he came off on that album. I thought he had the best verse on the album.
Nah, it was Favi.
Really? I didn't listen to it.
Yeah.
Oh, Favi.
I mean,
Shit
you
was
gotta get to like track fucking 23 to hear the Baby.
Nah, it was definitely Favi. You ready to talk about the main attraction?
No, I want to say, how was the Drake concert? I mean, how was the Kanye concert?
Wow. This is a different type of petty. I thought we was leaving this nigga alone today.
Who told you I was leaving?
So he need a mic?
You did. You
I
did.
asked the nigga, yo, this nigga's different, bro. He's different. I wanted to. All right, I'm gonna finish. I'm gonna finish this with you. Since I'm glad she tight good. So she ain't had to post that shit. She knew what the fuck was going on. I don't know if she knew. All right. I don't know. She probably didn't know. She's nothing but respect. Show me nothing but respect. So I ain't gonna say that.
You fucking creep.
He watching. Oh, you got yo, close your legs. What did he say? What did he say? Yo, close your legs.
That's not what he said.
What's up, Gunner? He said, open them up. Look at that freak nigga. At some point during the week, we were notified that Drake was arriving. I swear to God, I lost my shit.
Come on, Tahovio.
I lost my shit, y'all.
Come on, Tahovio.
I lost my shit, yo. Like, nigga, I started like, I was physically shaking. Knowing this nigga said September 3rd. Did you see the shit on SportsCenter?
No.
Nigga, he did
I don't watch
his release
TV.
on SportsCenter.
Did he? I fucks with him.
In between, like, clips, like a little thing, like, September 3rd, CLB. It just, then you had to catch it.
Oh, shit.
The
Nah.
It was fire.
I got excited when he had that billboard up that said the GOAT is on CLB. I said,
Mel, put your owls up. Put your owls up. Whoo! Put your owls up. Whoo! 666. Let me tell you something. What?
That's not 3 6s.
That's not. How many is it?
I don't know, but it ain't
666.
but you ain't. That's not the point that we shout out that often. Just, the owls was fine.
Y'all believe in that shit? Symbolism?
Listen, I'm a Christian. I keep trying to tell y'all
We got
this.
mad hours in there. All right, let's go, Malcolm. Let's go, Sheik. Oh, not Sheik, you bullshit. Come on. Malcolm. All right, it's only Malcolm.
It's just Malcolm.
Join the Patreon, bro. If you want to be down with some of this laughter, some of the things going on behind the scenes, it's patreon.com/SoShamelessPodcast.com.
It's hot as hell in here. My shit is on 70.
Patreon.com/SoShamelessPodcast. That's what it is. Okay. What do y'all think about this Drake album?
Okay. So.
Let me just tell you how I feel.
I was waiting for that, honestly.
This shit fire. Go ahead.
Okay, so here's my thing. My first listen is always background. It's always background. But I don't know why I am so infatuated with Too Sexy. And as soon as I heard that shit, as soon as I heard that beat, I was like, wait, what? Let me start from the beginning again. I listened to Certified Lover Boy at least 15 times already. I ain't been playing shit else in his house, in the car,
For me,
nothing.
I ain't gonna
It's
hold you,
lit.
There's not enough time in the day for me to listen to this ELB.
Oh my
like,
God, I
there's
love
not enough
it.
time in the day, bro. Like I'm like trying to squeeze in time.
Did you see the video?
No.
The Too Sexy video?
Oh, the video's fire.
Nigga! First of all, the video?
Daj,
Not the video.
it's going on Patreon.
The video?
Yeah.
You have to watch it.
Nigga.
Nah, the video made me happy. Like,
Son, the video?
too many niggas take themselves too seriously.
I
like,
love
I appreciate
Aubrey.
this side of hip hop. Like, you know what I mean? You don't gotta take yourself so seriously.
Yeah. Go with it. All right.
Yeah.
What do you think? Y'all gonna show me the video.
So-
We'll do it after the show.
Yeah.
I'll view it and we'll do my viewing.
Before I tell you what I thought of the album, I want to. What do y'all think? So this is some of the criticism I heard. I just want to get your honest opinion. People was like, it sound like all the other Drake albums.
Good.
What do y'all think
It's called
about
consistency.
I think
I like consistency. I'm sorry. Like, because without consistency, we get a nigga like Kanye. What do y'all
that? But
want?
sometimes you got to push the envelope.
he has
the
done
artistry.
that. How? Which albums are like? We're talking
They
about.
don't all sound
bro,
alike.
More Life. I hated it.
I love More Life. My
I personally, I can
fucking
say, I'm
God.
gonna tell you, it has its things on it, but I didn't like the English Jamaican mix. That
Afro beats,
that wasn't my
the
thing.
reggae
That's not the Drake I came here for.
influence. Yeah.
I don't have enough Drakes out here for me to have to lose a Drake to go be somebody else.
Yeah.
I want the Drake. That's what I want. We have a Soulja Boy. We have this other guy that's standing there. I want the singing, rapping nigga
Talking about bitches and money and cars.
and crying.
Yep.
That's
And
the
talk
nigga
about
that
his
I
real
came here
feelings.
for. So what are you talking about? Oh, he sounds like all the other Drake. No, it doesn't. These songs is fire. You don't know how much I listen to fucking Drake, just album, like Drake, new artist, and just listen to all of the songs mixed up together on shuffle. I love that shit, son. I love it. Discography, but I just listen to all of shit on shuffle, bro. No, so what I do is I go to Apple, and
Same.
then I search Drake,
And then just
it
play,
says
yep.
songs, and I just let the shit play, and I press shuffle, and the shit just plays whatever the fuck. Nigga, I'll be listening to that shit for 6 days. I'll be listening to that shit for 6 days. Admit the new person into the shit. I'll be listening to that shit for 6 days.
Make Trav host again, please.
You understand what I'm saying? So you can't fucking tell me that this shit sounds like, nigga, these songs is dope. How many? I got for you to pipe down. Only person I know that didn't like this shit is my son because he tired of hearing this shit. I am
Who, Amari or
thoroughly-
Elijah?
Elijah. Amari not paying that shit no mind. He don't give a fuck. Elijah like, bro, throw some Future on.
I mean, Future on there is lit.
Yeah, he on there twice. Yo, my body language is the ultimate test to any album. If that shit make me scoop my face up and nod my head, and like, that's when you know you got some shit. I you know, I don't even like to compare the two, but I just didn't get that with Kanye, and I tried. I really tried to give him a chance because I feel the same way. I don't like him as a person or who he turned out to be, but I tried to like, you know what? Let me give him an honest listen. I just didn't get that like Drake shit come on. It's just like, oh shit, like he got some joints on there. You just can't help but like screw your face up and
Do we
nod
have
your
an
head.
album? So Way Too Sexy is an anthem.
Yo,
Is it an anthem?
that shit is about to be an anthem because all you niggas is about to be real ass birds to Too Sexy in the parties, and I love it. Shake your shoulders, get your little Uzi Vert rock on, get pretty niggas. I love it. I think this shit is so cute.
I already heard like I haven't been in the clubs, but my DJ friends already told me that.
Son,
That shit is
Too
going off.
Sexy.
That shit going off in the
Son,
club.
it's like, and here's the thing, right? And this goes back to the conversation, like niggas want to be treated like baddies too. I feel like I like Black Boy Joy. I like to see niggas smiling. I like to see niggas dance. Not like crumping. I don't like that shit. Like I don't like the fucking you
But
got
they
served in
bad.
the middle of the.
Niggas
I don't
ain't
like
bad.
that. Right? I like that. Like real cute little bopping and shit. Like I'm too sexy for. Yes, bae. Do that shit. That shit is
Come
cute.
up out of that toxic shit. You ain't that beat a
Yeah.
nigga up all the time. Like, yo, we can all fight. We all got guns and all that. We could be regular people.
Be cute.
We ain't gotta really act like that, bro. Cause as long as your shit rock, your money right, your dick get hard, you good money. You ain't gotta sit here and beat niggas up for your life. You know what I mean?
And be funny, have a
Dance,
sense of
fun,
humor,
laugh,
too. Yeah.
smile. Yo, I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I don't think I actually learned how to smile at people till I was 45 years old.
Yeah.
I promise you. I realize now that I'll look at somebody and I'll go, on purpose.
Yeah.
Because it does something to them.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I'm walking down the block and I'll smile. I'll you know, because my regular thing is staunch. And I'll look at somebody in the face and I'm aware of the staunch look and I go, hi. And they go, hi, because they can't help it.
Yo.
They light right up
It's
off the
contagious,
smile. They
yeah.
can't help
Yep.
it. And I love that about Drake. I love that he's in touch with himself and doesn't care. And he speak. I do think this though. There are two things that a young lady said to me already that I kind of agree with. She said one was, I don't get the what are the other songs from the other albums that is just like crazy fire the minute you hear them. Cruel Love, Fireworks, Jaded. Those songs that as soon as you hear it, you're like, oh my God, what the fuck is this? This song, the beats. Somebody said that his beats. What do y'all think about the beat selections?
I thought it was fire. And about that, I felt the same way about a lot of my favorite albums. The first time I heard Blueprint, I was looking for like the standout track, and it really wasn't there. But it was just
That's the one with Takeover on it?
Yeah. But I heard Takeover before the album dropped, right? When you listen to the album from start to finish the first time, you're looking for those standout track. But it was just a consistent, great album. So you might not get that, but it's still solid. And I realized that about Drake first listen, like this shit is solid. I don't know what the banger on here is, other than
Too
Way
Sexy.
Too Sexy, obviously.
It's
But
Too Sexy. It's pop. Too Sexy.
TCU.
Girls Want Girls. Poppy's Home. Love All. Pipe Down.
Whoa. Did you hear the real version of Love All?
No. The one without Jay-Z on it?
The one without Jay-Z on it.
No, I did not.
They heard it on my Instagram the other day. I've been listening to this album. I've been listening to a few Drake tracks for about 6-7 months. Shout out to my OVO Connects.
Okay.
I was mad when I heard Jay-Z on Love All.
Because you thought it was better without him?
It's obviously...
I haven't heard it, so I can't say obviously.
I can't say... Because you know what? Jay-Z's verse... I didn't really like it at first, which is not... that's not new for me with a lot of hoes. A lot of times it takes me a second to really hear what he's saying.
Yeah.
Really get the vibe that he's on.
Because that nigga be on a different level. It's
He be
not
killing
obvious.
sometimes,
He's not
right.
an obvious
Sometimes
nigga.
I gotta
Right?
be like, oh. Afterwards, I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, hold on. That was about, oh.
Yeah.
Right? And I think that's what happened with Jay-Z. So Jay-Z verse is fire. It's crazy fire. But what Drake originally did, y'all remember Diamonds Dancing?
Yeah.
And at
Diamonds,
the end
diamonds,
of it,
diamonds
he's
on me
talking, man,
dancing.
you're way too,
Uh-huh.
like, doing me dirty. He did that at the end of Love All. He did that. You're doing me dirty. Like the whole talking to the thing. And you should tell your mother you're ungrateful. Like he did that on Love All. I've been singing that for a while. You should come through and get your back broke. You ain't seen me when I be typing that? Like, yo, he really crooned on that shit at the end, bro.
I gotta ask
For
you a
another
question.
minute and a half.
Am I the only one that felt the way is that both Drake and Kanye got a song with Jigga, and neither one of them rapped on the fucking song? Like, how you gonna have a song with Jay-Z and y'all both singing? Like, I ain't like that. I ain't like that part of those Jay-Z cameos.
I didn't think about it. It didn't cross my
I'm
mind.
gonna keep it real with you. I ain't kind of bothered by Jay and Kanye.
How so?
Now all of a sudden he becomes a billionaire. Now I'm starting to see you with him.
We had this conversation
Now
already.
you on his album.
You don't see Jay-Z with Kanye nowhere.
It ain't because of the
Where?
billions.
I see the picture.
I think
What-
it might
what-
be
A picture
because
where? It's a lie.
Yeah, we said that.
I thought that,
I ain't like it.
and maybe enough time. went
Where you
by,
saw Jay-Z
let-
with
let
Kanye?
bygones be bygones. I don't know. You don't know what they talking about behind the scenes.
What could you possibly talk about with this nigga? You supposed to represent the culture. He ain't the culture. He's
The
anti
nigga-
the culture. He's not the culture.
He needs help. He got mental health issues. Like,
Slap him. Slap him.
if you're somebody that's a friend of his, you never know how they
They
can
ain't been
reconcile.
friends in fucking years.
Again,
Nigga had
you
3
ain't see
kids.
fucking
They can
Jay-Z
still
and Kanye
reconcile.
nowhere.
3 fucking kids that you ain't never seen. Like, what you talking about? Now, y'all friends. Since when?
I'm just saying, there's room for reconciliation. You don't know what behind the scenes combos they had. I'm sure there was some kind of convo. He ain't just hop on the album.
Listen here.
We never getting Watch the Throne 3. I mean 2.
I
And
don't
that's
even
all.
want it. I don't even want it.
He really alluded to it.
We never getting it because that's not the same Kanye. So what the
Yeah.
fuck is it gonna be, another Christian rap album?
Yeah, I want him to be singing on the shit while Jay rhyming. Like, that shit is corny.
Then for all of that, it should be another fucking The Carters.
Exactly. That's the same
17,
shit I said.
like-
Jay-Z don't need to hop on no more songs with somebody singing. He could do that in his own household. Like,
Fact.
you
Another
have Drake
thing-
singing on a Jay-Z song.
That I spoke about with the homegirl is this. She was like, "Oh, I really don't like none of these songs, that other." And I said, "That's because Drake has a baby mama now. He's different. He talks about the effect of these women on him and the disappointments and the fucking." He's like, "Yo, I fuck mad girls and I have to have a kid like this. And I love my kid, but you could tell there's a little bit of bitterness in him. To me, there's a little bit of baby daddy in there, having to deal with a woman that you ain't really want to have a kid with." He talking about putting a condom on when he's like, "Yo, I can't have raw sex no more." Some shit he said. I was like, "Yo," right? I think this is album. Is there a premise to this album?
What do you mean?
Do y'all get it? Do y'all think that he's coming from anywhere in particular?
I have to listen to it a couple more times because I need lyrics. Like, I can catch them by listening to them, but I have to read them. So, and when the album first dropped, the lyrics were there, but you know, on Apple, like how it moves with the song, it wasn't moving with the song for like the first 2 days. Like, I'm not about to sit here and read this prose. Like, nah, I'm good. So, like, I need to go through it again and read every word. Yeah.
You be doing that?
Yeah.
You be doing that too?
That's the one thing I can say Apple does better than Spotify. The lyrics available while you're playing the song.
But how
You
do
ever did
watch
it?
No, I've never done. I've seen it. I've done it.
Look.
No, you can't do that. You can't do that.
I know.
All right.
You
So
get
wait.
what I'm saying? So as it's going, it highlights and it'll keep going. Oh yeah, duh. Thank you. So as the song is going, the lyrics, it moves and it highlights.
That shit might make me cry, bro. Why reading the words while I'm listening? But
Like,
how
I
do you
need
do
to-
it? You actually just sitting there reading the words? Like,
No,
you're
so
not-
me, like what I would do is I have my big ass speaker. I'll put the shit on the speaker, have my phone up, and I could just watch it. I could be doing something else, like I was grading papers earlier. I could be grading papers
Y'all
and
trying
looking
to
at
make
it
me
at the
kill
same
my-
time.
Yo, Drake can have a nigga crying. No ass reason, son. Drake can have me. Trom, you not a Jaded fan. You're a Jaded fan. You're not a Jaded fan.
Not like Tahoe. Tahoe know every word of Jada. He felt that shit
I
different.
don't really know. And remember, I'm not
A Drake fan.
into the
Yeah,
lyrics.
You talking about
as much.
singing. You just talking about singing.
I'm not.
Wipe this nigga.
No.
Hey, turn his mic off.
Jaded is
I like
that girl.
Drake singing, but I don't always dive into lyrics like how you do. I'm more into the
Son,
musicality.
I have literally been in my car, Jada come on, and I pull off for no reason. Just turn the roller window down, throw the top back, and just drive listening to fucking Jada, bro. Like, Drake will have you crying for no ass fucking reason. All right, okay. We got 2 or 3 more of these things before we get out of here. There are some important things going on in life. I got some really important things going on in life. Josh.
Yes, sir.
Yo, okay. I want to ask you a question, seriously. I'm talking about some shit on the internet, right? I think I was talking about, what the hell was I talking about? Some shit. And this girl came out of nowhere and started calling me broke and all kind of disrespectful shit. I don't know what the fuck going on. But I'm like, miss, I don't want to argue with you. This is actually embarrassing because I got nothing but love for y'all, for people. So let's just leave it alone. Oh, da-da-da-da-da-da. Miss, please, I implore you. Let's
Stop while you're ahead. Quit while you're
leave-
ahead.
This is dumb. I'm not broke, nor do I care if you think I'm broke. But what are we even arguing about? You're talking about my opinion on something that has nothing to do with nothing in the world. What are we arguing about? Because you're mad at what I said? It's a tweet.
People
block
like-
me.
Right. It's very simple.
Literally just block me. Leave me the fuck alone. I don't even know who you are. How do you think, right? Because men get into their feelings about a lot of things that happen on the internet. Trom, Okay. You were just telling me that you were felt disrespected by Dajahbelle. Is that how you often deal with disrespect when women come at you on the internet? Like, 'cause I don't know how to deal with, like, when a woman disrespects you, Bacon, what are you supposed to do? Like, to suck my dick talk or whatever? Like, what are you supposed to do when a woman disrespects you in front of people? Like, what are you supposed to do? What is the behavior? What is the legal behavior for when a woman just really disrespects the shit out of you?
To your face or on the internet? It's different.
To your face. Say it to your face.
You gotta walk away. You got a girlfriend, tell her to slap the shit out of you. You gotta pull a Ray J.
I don't want my girl fighting over
You gotta pull a Ray J. When he told Princess, he was like, yo,
Go get this.
yo, knock her out real quick. She was like, right now? Alright. That shit was lit.
Yeah.
That was one of the best things I ever seen on Love and Hip Hop. I'm not even gonna hold
She
you.
went in her mouth?
Yo, she went right in her mouth. She was like, yo, right now? Like, they was sitting just like this. My son had on a dress. He was like, yo, Shorty was talking crazy to Ray J. He was like, yo, go knock her out. Princess said, right now? He said, yeah. She said, all right. Got up, right in Shorty mouth.
Word? Yeah, but I don't like putting my person in no shit, though.
No. I respect that. I do respect that. You gotta walk away. There's really nothing. There's no right answer. And I tell y'all all the time, like, I'm working on myself. But I'm not all the way there yet. So I don't know. I don't take disrespect well. On the internet, I can control myself because I understand that it's the internet. Even though I'll go off, I'll definitely tell somebody to suck my dick very fast. But there's a control for disrespect to my face, like in like how we're all in the room, and let's say Bacon did something to disrespect me. Everybody better watch, like, hold me, because I will leap across the room. Like, I'm not all the way there yet. This is why I like people leave me alone.
Yeah, you got them intense moments.
Yeah,
But,
I'm not there
what would
yet.
you do? Women disrespect you in person.
You know, you pointed this out before. I got a way to be passive aggressive, so you can win the battle without being confrontational. Just say some smart shit. Just expose how childish or immature or, you know.
What if you're not that, witty?
And that's the thing. I mean, you got to be witty. You got to be able to win the battle with words, because you can't approach it with, like, physical aggression. Like, yo, I'll fuck you up, like, for saying some shit. That ain't gonna work, because then you're gonna look stupid. So.
But what if they be on some shit with you, talking crazy? You just got to be like, oh,
like on some.
You need to tie your hair up. Like, what are you gonna do? Like, I don't know. What?
Yeah.
You said call a homegirl?
Nah, because you still putting people, like, this is why I just feel like in this day and age, and this is only going to get worse, the way that the internet is, people talk crazy too often that they
Like,
think it's normal.
Let's say it on the internet. Because what happens in this one, Dodge, if you don't mind, read very quickly.
Go ahead.
One of my homegirls jumped in. And sometimes I be looking for that. Because I be wanting to ignore people.
Right.
Right? But she going in and all that, and one of my homegirls jumped in under it and was like, but he literally ain't say nothing to you, and you did come for this man. All he did was say LOL, and then you try to press him. What's T? And she was like, oh, this, that, and the other. She said, but it's right there. You went under his shit, said something to him about him being broke. It's literally right there. You don't, do you know him? And I don't, I just stopped watching. I was like, all right, my homegirl got it. Like, leave me alone. I ain't chilling.
The problem is, like, the internet has really warped society in a way that I don't know how it's reversible, because niggas can't fight. Niggas don't fight. And they love to talk shit on Twitter. And the minute that you say drop an addy, it's, oh, it's just Twitter. It's not that serious. No, y'all, some people need to get punched in the mouth. You can tell people that have never been punched in the face before because of the way that they act, the way that they talk to people that they don't know. We from outside, like, we're from the hood. I've been punched in the mouth before for some of the shit that I've said. I understand. So I watch what I say. Sometimes, unless you could whoop my ass. And I always say that. If you can't beat my ass, there's really nothing that we talking about.
I talk crazy to niggas I know could beat my ass because I'm not pussy.
That part.
But I'm not going to talk shit to you, sweetheart, baby. You're a girl. I don't want you to even see me in that fashion. Cool. You got your shit off? Please leave. Go. Make sure you block me on the way out.
Right.
You don't got to hear me no more.
Right.
But why you keep jumping back over here? It's annoying now. You know what I'm saying?
Bitches be loud and wrong and dumb,
That's
and
one
it
question I
aggravates
like to
my
ask.
soul.
That's one question I wanted to ask. We spoke about you snitch ass.
Call it what you want.
One of the things we spoke about earlier was having a beef with the kid, but I jumped the conversation earlier, right? You had something to say about beef with the kid.
As parents in the room, what would you do or how would you feel if your daughter was younger, let's say she was in high school, and your kids are the age that they are? How would you feel if a kid wrote a death list and put your child's name on it? As a parent, if you get that phone call home, what would you do? How would you feel?
Whoa.
Wow.
I'm not mature. I'm very immature.
I mean, I'm mature enough to have the conversation because you understand that the kid is immature.
How old do we say hello?
It doesn't matter. Your kids are in school, like grade school age, like in a public school or whatever. And you get a phone call like, hey, there was an issue in school today. Another student put your kid's name on a death list, just letting you know.
I can meet the family. Like how old? It depends on how old this kid is. Because at 5, 6, kids don't be understanding a lot of shit. At 16, 17?
All right, so what about a 10-year-old, a 9-year-old? You think they don't understand what that means?
I'm with meeting with the family and making sure things go,
Have a conversation, get to the bottom of it.
Bacon, what happened?
So when you say a death list, do you mean like a death?
Like a piece of paper that says death list, underlined, and your kid is the first name on it.
Okay, so just for context, there is an anime called Death Note that the kid may or may not have been exposed to.
Okay.
Where you write the person's name and something happens to them. It's not always necessarily
that
death.
makes it even worse.
Yes, I understand that, but that is possibly the
Why
origin.
do you know that? You watch that shit?
You know he watched anime and shit.
But
Look
you
at this
really
nigga.
watched
This is an anime ass nigga. Look at him.
Yo, Chicago, you watch the anime with this nigga?
First of all,
Yo, Chi-Town.
They don't have anime in Chicago.
yo, relax. Actually, mad nice.
Should be too real for all that.
Nigga say anime. Fuck that shit.
Real for all that. Fuck
No,
out
I mean,
here.
I like sometimes.
Turn the screen on.
Sometimes as a parent as well as an educator, there's certain things and instances that happen in a building that I have to think as a parent, how would I react if this was my kid? And like I take certain things as a teacher so seriously because I'm like, if this was my kid, I would want everybody's head on a spike. Don't put my fucking kid name on no death list, my nigga. Like, you don't know people's lives. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. I will beat your mother with you.
Yeah, but she might be having trouble with you too. That might exacerbate the situation.
I don't know. How do y'all deal with these types of issues as parents in school?
I would have a conversation. I remember a little boy slapped my daughter. And my initial thing was to go look for the nigga.
Yeah.
And I went up to the school and they said, oh, we're going to have a meeting and this, that, and the other. The parents are very concerned about him. And my back was when you ready for war, like my shit was strong, but straight. My shit was stiff. Like I wanted to just go in his mouth one time. But when I seen his family versus seeing him, I realized that they was having trouble with him. So I had to give him some real, because it was his sister and his mom. And so I had a really good conversation with him. Really just talk to nigga like, yo, that's my daughter. For one, you understand, this can go a whole different way. I live right around the corner from you.
Son,
I know everybody on your block. This could go a whole different way.
Yeah. What age were they?
I think he was 15, 16.
That's way too old.
Yeah, that is.
He was 15.
That's not no little kid shit. That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm not prepared for my kid to really go to school and deal with certain shit. Like fights, I get that. I get a fair one. I'm from Brooklyn. I understand what a fair one is. I understand defending yourself. I get that. But some people, from adults to children, and this goes back to that internet shit, they're so brazen with the things that they're doing, the things that they're willing to say about other people. Like, death is not something, like when we were kids, like we understood that death was that's like the most fucked up thing. Like, even when it came down to like suicide and stuff like that, like that is like a level that we could never understand. Like, niggas went through hardships, niggas went through shit. Like life wasn't easy, but suicide was not our first thought. And these kids, that'd be their first thought. Like, oh my God, I hate myself. I hate life. I want to die. And that shit starts from elementary school. Like, second, third graders, like, oh my God, I want to kill myself. And they say it all the time. Like, it's like normal speech. And it's just like, do you know what that means? Do you know the impact? So what I'm saying is it all ties together. Like, I take certain things really seriously. And it also has to do with, y'all know I have my little mood disorder. I be disordering sometimes. And I have PTSD literally shaped around death. My PTSD, all of my PTSD comes from death. I don't know how I would ever react to something like that, because you don't know people's situations in their lives. You don't know how seriously you will take that. There is no way as a parent that I will ever take that shit passively. If somebody, a dean or something, sent me a picture of my daughter's name on a death list, I'm fucking everybody up. Is it the right thing? Back to right and wrong? For me, yes. Because you don't understand how that impacts people. And I think that, and I'm saying all of this to say, one, to get advice from seasoned parents on how to deal with school issues, but two, to say...
It's not a thing. It's not a thing that you can get. I can't get that from you. You can't get that from me. Because it affects me differently. I have other perceptions that I'm looking at. A single mom and a sister that's an older sister coming and sitting next to this boy that I thought was just some recluse, but now I'm identifying with the mom and the sister at the same time and realizing that they having trouble with this kid. And now I'm like, oh shit, the dad left. They're struggling with him. They need help right now. Me just putting my hands on him ain't gonna do nothing but have him running out to school, and now they sitting here concerned about life more. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is what I'm in a position to help right now. You know what I mean? When I said something about community earlier, they need help with this little nigga right now. You know what I'm saying? Maybe this is the moment, because he knew
and I can
it
help.
was trouble. He was scared. He was stuttering and shit.
I could help with a lot of badass kids in my day. I've done it for the last 5 going on 6 years. I could do it, but I don't know how to react when it is personal to mine. I don't know, man. Kids are different.
Yeah, I mean, I just always try to understand the perspective first, and that's a conversation. Like Bacon said, it could be some anime shit that we don't even understand what's going on. They don't have the same perspective of life or death. Yeah. Even as a teenager, they say shit like, "Oh, FML, fuck my life." They don't really understand the gravity that holds at that age. So, you know, you got to understand where it's coming from and maybe not take it super seriously without investigating a little further. Not to say that you don't take. I'm not saying take it lightly.
No. I understand what you're saying, I mean? But also, y'all don't understand. And this is a conversation not necessarily to you. Your kids are older, but for most parents, y'all don't understand the emotional turmoil that your children really go through, because they wear masks in their house. Most kids wear masks in their house because they're not free to express themselves. They're not really free to talk about certain things because of certain structure. Like, kids really be wildin', son. They really be breaking down. They really be wanting to kill themselves and others. Like,
nigga, I remember when nigga killed somebody in front of me, and I ran home and fell asleep by the window right here, looking out the window, daylight. But you know, when you come down from the stress and you pass out because you were stressed, I was looking out the window. I was kind of behind the couch. The couch is like here, so I'm looking to make sure the motherfucker ain't follow me, right? Because the kill's right here in front of me while we was talking, nigga. Wow. And I ran down the block. This is when I was in high school. This is right around the time I met you. And fell asleep by the window. And I woke up when my mom turned on the light to the living room. I was on the floor asleep. My mother's like, "What the fuck is you doing over there?" It was a moment to say, do I tell her?
Right.
Or just keep it in? Because if I tell her, she's not going to want me to go outside. Right? I kept it in. But now every time I walk out the house, I'm scared. this is 89, some shit like that. It's right when I moved on that block. So I didn't even know nobody. So now I'm walking around terrified because I don't know, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Nothing. I didn't want to go to the park. I started spending mad time. Remember, a year later, think about how much time I spent at your crib. A year after that. Because I was terrified of my area.
Because that shit is fucking terrifying. You look at the news and you see 6-year-olds, 7-year-olds killing themselves. You see fucking how many, like recently today I saw a 5-year-old shot his mom, killed his mother. A 5-year-old.
Nah, he ain't know what the fuck. What?
Oh yeah.
A 5-year-old killed his mother, shot his mother, killed her. Because these kids, like, their perceptions, their minds, they're fucking warped. Like, and that's what I'm afraid of, because they don't understand life and death for real.
Right here.
I hang that nigga now. They don't understand life and death. They think everything is a fucking video game simulation. Like, oh, I could shoot my mother, she'll come back like everybody else does in the video. Like, I don't, like, this shit is terrifying. Working in a school system terrifies me for my kid to go to school, because I've seen so much fucked up shit.
That's sick. I have a question. Death Note was crazy.
Nigga.
Death Note was crazy. Recently, one of my friends lied to me. What?
I'm listening.
You find that interesting, that sentence?
I was picking Lynn off myself.
And I had the question. I had to. You know, I love the person. I'm pretty sure they have similar feelings for me. And I'm just very bothered by being lied to. I don't like the idea of somebody lying to me and going about their business. It makes me feel less respected or worthy or something. That means you looked at me. Like, every time you look at me, you know you lied to me. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not good with dealing with that. You understand what I'm saying?
I'm sorry. Hold on 1 second. Alexa, bedroom light purple. Sorry for anybody that got an Alexa in their house.
That's fine. I'm not good with dealing with that. She good?
Yeah, she needs to wind down. She needs to take her ass to bed. So I give her 30 minutes when I turn the light, so she knows like it's about that time. Yeah,
that's fire.
Yeah, right.
So when somebody lies to me, it really fucks with the way I look at my view of them.
Yeah,
because
same.
I feel like it fucks with their view of me. And I wanted to ask a question. When somebody lies to you, if you love them enough, can you just move on if y'all make up without them admitting to the lie? Or do you need them to admit what they did and explain why?
Yeah, I'm gonna need them to admit it, because one of the worst things about dealing with somebody that lied to you is you going crazy, cause you like something ain't right, you know what I mean? And sometimes people can lie and you know better, and you just know something ain't right. So it's like an internal battle, and they're fucking with that internal battle by never even admitting to it and just giving you some peace. That sometimes is worse than the lie, when you just keep it going, and it's like, you're making me go crazy. You know what I mean? Just admit to it. I can forgive you. We can move on. So yeah, I might have to say that. Yeah.
So what happens if they don't?
You always got to look at that person differently.
You always look like, if they never tell you something, right? I don't give a fuck if we cool after that. I'm never gonna forget the moment that I know you lied. It's something happens to the way I view you. Like, even if I don't put it on you, like, I always bring it up. If you don't tell me what's going on, because if you lie, right, and express to me why, I could get why.
Same.
It's not on your resume like that no more.
But you also got to give them a fair opportunity to come clean.
How long is that? What is that?
I don't know, but like, if you think that you got away with a lie, why would you just automatically just?
If I'm pressing you about it.
Right, so that's what I'm saying. That's a fair
I'm pressing
opportunity.
you about it.
Yeah.
You know I know.
Yeah.
Your girl posted a video in you in Chicago. I know.
I really thought we was. All right, whatever.
Just tell it now. Just tell it now.
That nigga ain't got shit to say. This is complicated for me because it depends on what the lie is. If I need them to admit it or not. Some lies I don't need you to admit. I'm just gonna tell you to your face, nigga. I know you fucking lying. There's nothing you can say that's going to convince me otherwise. You don't even have to tell a lie to cover the lie up, nigga. I know you're lying. I know, you know, we know. I don't need you to admit shit. It depends on what the lie is, though. How big of a lie. Because some lies are small. Some lies are minuscule. Some lies are like, I'm going to always point it out and be like, yo, you a stupid ass nigga for lying about this dumbass shit. That was a dumbass lie to tell.
But
we know you lying. I don't need you to admit it. I don't need you to be like, you know what, Daj? I lie. No, I don't need that. I'm telling you.
What about what I'm putting into this relationship?
It depends on the lie.
That's a good point. Yeah.
It depends on the severity of a lie because there are different levels. I had a friend for years. We all knew this bitch was a liar. We just was looking at her like, son, you always fucking lying. All right, son, whatever. All right, son, whatever. She tell her lies. We just be like, this bitch lying again. To her face. This bitch like, no, I'm not. No, we don't need that. We don't need that. I've known you since I was 12. Bitch, I know you. You're lying. It got to the point when the lie got so astronomical. To this day, she has not admitted that she lied, but I know she did. I don't need you to admit it. You're gone. You clipped. And that's it. And this is somebody that I was friends with since the 7th grade. Clipped her ass.
My thing is, it can be a big lie if I can understand why.
No, because there's certain levels of lies I don't understand.
Okay, I respect that.
There's certain lies that I do understand.
Bacon, what you think?
Certain lies in question, I understood the fucking lie. Like, I got it. I'm like, all right, this nigga lied.
What you think?
I get it.
In terms of moving on or having...
Period. Are you able to... Huh? Nah, yeah. Are you able, like, if somebody lies to you or whatever, are you able to move on without knowing why or hearing them say it? Or you just be like, all right, I know they lied, I'm good?
I think that was right. It depends on the severity or the context of the lie.
What about your relationship? What about what you're putting into the relationship? If I'm putting some real shit into the relationship, and I know that you're willing to deceive me about some shit,
Damn
it makes me question, am I making a mistake by investing my emotions into this if you're willing to deceive me about some simple shit? Simple shit sometimes be the worst shit to lie about. Because some more complicated shit I can understand. No?
I think it depends on what you know about the person. Because you have to take that into account too, right? If you know, there are some people that have issues with saying no to people, so they'll lie. There are some people that have issues with like people liking or accepting them in totality, so they'll lie and they'll fabricate. Like our situation from early in the episode, case in point, we're friends. I love you. I know you love me. I support you. I know you support me. You're not going to make it to everything. I'm not going to make it to everything. We're not, there's never going to be 150%.
It was 10 days. So.
Whatever. It's never going to be 150% in this relationship. But I'm not going to lie to you. No need, even if I know that it's going to disappoint you, I'm not going to lie to you. But we've reached that level of friendship and we understand that about each other. We've had real talk conversation. Our whole friendship is based off of you telling me to my face how fucked up I was for like 6 years in a row.
Was it?
Yes. Every time we used to speak prior to So Shameless, I would call you for advice and you'd be like, Daj, you fucking up. Daj, you doing this. You doing this wrong. Okay. You doing that wrong. Like that was our relationship because that's what it is. But you have to build that type of foundation. If it was somebody else, I probably would have lied. Be like, yes, of course I did that thing for you. Mm-hmm. No, the fuck I didn't. But I don't want to disappoint you, and we not that close. So I think that you have to bring all of these things into account when you're talking about people and how they deal with things. For me,
Dodge, take notes.
Stop. For me, I am a people pleaser at my heart. at my soul. And it's so difficult for me to say no. And I'm the person that will pile everything on top of myself and feel bad if I disappoint anybody. That's just who I am. That's a lot. I worked on that shit in therapy. Like, that's a lot for me to always hold on to have these expectations for everybody. I'm at the point now where I'm solidified in my friendships. I'm going to miss things. That's fine. Y'all niggas got to understand. I'm going to not be there. I'm going to not be available sometimes when you call. My phone goes on Do Not Disturb. It is what it is. If in case of an emergency, call 911. Like, I'm sorry, but like I've just reached a point where I don't have to people please. Like, it's literally dick sucking. Like, you can't suck dick your whole fucking life. Like, at some point you got to say no.
Not dick sucking.
No, it is. People pleasing is essentially dick sucking. Like, all right, I'm going to please you. 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 And then at the end of the day, I'm depleted. I'm not doing that shit no more. So you just got to get to certain levels with people. And new relationships and new friendships, shit's is going to happen. Like, I take it all with a grain of salt in the beginning.
Okay. That was a question I had. Me personally, I need to know.
Yeah.
Me personally, I can't respect you enough if you don't tell me what's what. And I think that you telling me what's what does something for our relationship as well. So with a lie made it taking us a step back, you telling me why and what's going on actually has a potential to take us 2 steps forward. Because I get to understand you more. We get to work through some shit that was a block in our relationship. That way we wound up on the other side of that. You know what I mean? I find that incredibly important for me because I do invest. I feel, I'm not sure if it's the truth from other people's perspective, that I invest a lot of myself into people. That might not be the best thing. Daj might find a way to make that, like, nigga, nobody asked you for all that. You might need to take 3 steps back and don't invest so much into me because you expect too much of me and I'm not ready for all that.
Yep.
I can see her saying some shit like that.
That's exactly where I am in life.
I want to say this too. Like, nobody likes a liar, but you're, Tahoe, talking to you, you're one of the most secure and transparent people that I know. Not everybody's going to be that secure. People lie out of insecurities and they have things to overcome that you probably can't understand. You've been secure you never really had a reason to lie because you're okay with who you are. Not everybody feels that way. And that can get into different parts of your life without you really understanding why are you lying about this? This is so little, but they might be so insecure about something that you have no understanding about. And sometimes you got to give room for people to grow. I got a friend that lied to me about some shit 20 years ago. I know he wouldn't lie about something like that now. There's growth in that. There's, you know what I mean? Security and involvement as a person. So, you know, just keep that in mind. Everybody's going to be as solid as you are at the age that you are at.
I also think that you have to take into account that you are not the easiest person to talk to, and you're not the easiest person to disappoint. So
Come with the charm.
I'll say the second one. You're not easy to disappoint.
You're not easy to disappoint because disappointing you brings fire, rain, and thunder. And sometimes niggas will rather please you than to disappoint you.
Nigga, all you had to do is say, I'm going to Chicago tomorrow.
Stop it. Stop it.
Okay,
Stop it.
I'm not your father.
Stop. I don't like the attack.
Just understand what we're saying. There's something to it. Man.
He don't want to hear what we're
trying
saying.
To make me the villain for other people
Absolutely
doing shit
not.
to me. Like, oh yeah, well you come with all of this stuff, so of course people don't.
That's the way you take it.
You gotta understand. You gotta have a level of understanding.
Which in what? That you would deceive me so that it's because it's not easy for you to tell me the fucking truth.
I'm a why person. I wonder why what would make you be dishonest towards. There's always a reason.
I
get the reason because we had the conversation.
Yeah, I got the why and I understood the why.
Okay, so say that in the beginning.
Now you know. The more you know.
A young man on the internet says, at Tronique_sithole says, until I put a ring on your finger, your financial burden remains entirely your responsibility, not mine. Any help I render is from the good of my heart. It was never and isn't your right, not an obligation for me. Some women think because they look good Men owe them money. This is the outro of the show. What do y'all think?
I agree.
And listen,
I thought that men were supposed to take care of women. I thought we were
not
supposed
all
to.
women. You take care of your household.
Definitely not all women. That's number one.
Really?
No, because then you be taking care of everybody. What the fuck is this? A soup kitchen?
That's what I feel like often. I feel like I take care of everybody.
You take care of everybody you love.
If I go out, you good. If I'm still gonna put you in. If I don't even know you like that, I'm walking with you. I'm gonna put you on the inside.
That's a certain level of chivalry, one, and you have a different level of finance that a lot of people are not at that point yet. Maybe when
Is this all about money?
It is.
So am
because
I the person?
because
Somebody
if
said I
you
throw money at everything. Is that what this is about?
you throw money at a lot of things because you have it. If you didn't have it, you wouldn't do it. If you know that you don't get paid till Friday and you got $300 left in your account and you go out, you're not buying everybody drinks.
I'm gonna sell some crack.
You're not. But what I'm saying is you're not putting everybody in an Uber, some random in an Uber home. There, if you have the certain means to do certain things, so when you have certain income, your chivalry extends a little bit higher, which is fine because where you are at your age in your life, you're doing exactly what you're supposed to do. That's fine. But at the end of the day, you can't expect to become somebody's responsibility. Bitch, I can't claim you on my taxes. So what the fuck are we doing? Anything that I do for you, it's because I want to, not because I have to. Because at this point, we're just dating. At this point, it's not serious for whatever myriad of reasons that you have. Y'all gotta stop expecting people to be your fucking daddies. Go find your father.
This is a great episode, bro. That actual portion was supposed to go in the other side under the thing, and then I forgot it, but then I remember seeing it, so I tried to put it in. And I don't feel like talking about women and money and guys again.
Okay.
My bad.
So I will say this. Yeah. So Shameless live show coming up October 8th, 9th, and 10th.
That's right.
Ooh, I got the dates right, y'all, because I don't be knowing shit. So make sure y'all guys come out. Make sure you get tickets. Patreon, you motherfuckers, you guys have your own link to tickets for the live show. Use it, or else you gonna be on some GA shit, and I don't want to hear nothing. We have hard or soft.
We're building stages.
We're building things for you niggas. It's gonna be beautiful. We're in a whole theater, like an actual antique movie theater. It's going to be lit.
For the theater, we have the screen is going to be lit.
Come on,
confessionals.
Come on now.
We're gonna
the
have
live show.
Good
question, T.
Merch. We gotta get
soon. The show is in Queens. What neighborhood is it?
Fresh Meadow. I
think it's Fresh Meadows. We'll double check and we will update it on the Eventbrite. For those of us that are traveling out of town, if you're trying to come, like I said, if you're gonna stay in Queens, try to stay in Jamaica. Try to stay in Bushwick in Brooklyn. Try to stay in Williamsburg in Brooklyn. Those are the neighborhoods that are closer. So if you're looking for hotels and Airbnbs, Charm.
What, my Airbnb?
Yes, you have your Airbnb available. Don't be weird and shit, cause we'll come and beat you up.
That's a fact.
Fucking Fans. You know Drake has a song called Fucking Fans.
Yes, and in it he said he was shameless. Yes.
I mean,
yes, he did.
I'm like, this nigga listens to the pod. Yes, listen to the pod, bro.
Are we gonna live stream it? Mind your business. No, I'm not sure yet. We don't know yet, but if you can get there. Bring your raggedy asses out. It's still COVID season. Don't be all up in our face and shit. But we love y'all, and we're gonna give you guys a hell of a show. I promise that. And if you have not been to one of our live shows yet, this is the one that you might want to come to.
Gonna get your money's worth. We got surprises. We got guests. It's gonna be dope.
I've only announced one special guest so far that is going to be on stage with us. It might be a short show, but you guys know when I say that, you know what it is.
It's the whole weekend.
We're going to have a few things going on. It's all being played out on social media. Stay attention, stay tuned to us, and things will be revealed as they are revealed.
Make sure you also follow us on our personal pages. There's a lot more information going out on our personal pages. So please make sure you follow us on our personal pages as well as the So Shameless page. Find us
this nigga really
in the virtual streets.
Today. Ain't she show up today? Or is it just because we didn't have it for a week or so? And now
I missed y'all.
Yo,
I missed y'all.
She came in like, she's like, Nigga, you dropped about 75
Today?
Yeah, somebody said you dropped 60. I'm gonna say nah. She dropped about 75.
You know, I missed y'all, and I appreciate working with you guys, and I appreciate you guys having this space to help me navigate through this part in my life where I'm trying to learn how to balance things. It's very difficult, but I love y'all, and I appreciate y'all for always being there. Right. And thank you guys for coming out to Jersey to record with me today. I know this was probably hell, but
great.
I love y'all.
Thanks for the hospitality.
Yeah, she bought us a slice of pizza. All right, y'all. Before she fights me, I just want to let y'all know we love you. We'll see you soon. Bacon.
So shameless.
So shameless.
So shameless.